there we are. Whoops, I don't want to Notion there.
We are. Shall I just?
Hey, you got the thing from Notion, isn't it?
Yeah, we do.
We should utilize that.
I just wonder if I should try to write something unique. Seems like Notion is gone. Notion. Oh yeah.
You have to log into Notion. Oh.
Hopefully not. Oh no, it's this. Need to
What?
uninstall it and reinstall it or something.
Yeah, okay. How do you disable the collab feature on this anyway? I have no idea. I'm not touching anything there.
Is that uninstalled already or what? Notion. I right click and went uninstall and it came up with this but nothing more.
And then just find what we had the last time and copy paste that.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing.
Still on. It's that one, I think.
So I'm taking my time. We are live on Twitch.
I just need to tag
working my cute little strawberry game.
on our.
Yeah.
I don't see the where's the link? Oh, there you go, there. And then just tag
command hang out.
Yeah. Chris is just tweeting, so.
All right, are we live?
Yeah. I told you that. I was like, we'll go live.
And have a good day. Wow, it's not my fault. You pressed the go live button and I wasn't.
Spoonie says you're not live, so don't worry.
Oh, I had such a good time earlier on your stream.
Yeah.
100 days of game dev.
We were both contributing to the chat.
Yeah, that's why it was going so weird, because we were both typing from the same one. I was just like, should we have different Twitch accounts? No. And also what happened is that Twitch goes funny, so I write something and it doesn't appear.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then she wrote something and I didn't see it, but she saw it, but you saw it. Yeah. So it doesn't seem to be made to be used that way.
No, it isn't. But it was very fun watching your stream, Spoonie. It's very informative as well.
Yeah. See, somebody has a little bit more experience than these two numpties.
Yeah, well, someone's got to be better.
Gotta learn from the pros. That's why we...
did you tweet that then?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, you did 24 seconds ago, yeah.
Yes.
And you did 100 games. Yes, good.
I'm doing my job right.
Getting ourselves some tea.
Yeah.
Let's go for streaming.
Are
you going to go on to it on here as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm working on it. Also thinking I was going to retweet it from all their account.
I bet you guys can dance better than me though. Krista can dance really well. I can't dance for...
You do alright,
shit.
11.
Well, yeah. But the only thing I can do is folk dancing, so we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, you're doing also Macarena.
Oh, I do also Macarena as well. You need to include that in your game, Spoonie, the Macarena.
That's a funny thing. Like, I can't do a Macarena or any, like, coordinated dance. But she did.
But he can dance really well.
Yeah, it was fun on our wedding. We did the Macarena.
We did the Macarena.
I didn't have a chance.
It was just like all me and my friends just doing the Macarena and acing it.
And the priest did a Macarena.
Yeah, and you guys just didn't know what to do. You're just like, blah.
It was fun.
We'll have a look around for it.
Oh yeah, put on the mixer. Yeah.
Well, it's rather easy, you know, so you're just going to move the arms a bit. And
so now comes the...
now comes the dancing, but you can't really see most of it, so yeah.
No, that's what I meant, the mocap.
The mocap, yes! That's why we need a mocap suit.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you were going on...
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm not the most efficient little peon there is, so...
I don't even know where we were last time.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've been working on this game.
Yeah.
During this week, but we haven't been working in Unity. So I have like...
No.
I have no idea what we're doing.
I've been mostly doing Blender stuff and having absolutely no idea what to do, and somehow managed to make some form of assets, which I think are somewhere in here.
Spoonie says that they have the Macarena on Mixamo.
Oh, you got to include that now. You're gonna have every single dance in your game, and that's the reason why I'm gonna play your game.
She's a huge fan of those type of games, though.
Yeah, maybe. Oops. Where did I put my models? Yes, I made some grass.
Oh yeah, we should bring them in.
I didn't show you the grass I made the other day, Krister. This
No.
is the grass I made yesterday. This is my little funky grass.
That's some tiny grass.
Some tiny grass.
It's
Some shrubbery. And then I also made this one, which I can't remember. I think that one of them has a little weird thing on it. I think it does. Yeah, you see, it's got a little bit of a little mound of ground there.
I think you need to make that piece a bit bigger.
Yeah, what did
All right, so you have a bit of thickness to them.
Yeah, I had a thickness to them. Yeah.
I like your approach to it.
Yeah, I like my approach to it too. And then I made, I think, no, this was the crappy grass. This was the crappy grass. This was the good grass. See, I added the thickness in it with a really crappy color.
So I guess here we see in the fault of having Blender files with everything, because we have the double up in the hierarchy or in the project there.
Yep.
Yeah, we should figure out how to organize our projects better.
Yep.
We will learn from the pros eventually.
Oh, look at map traces.
Yeah, right.
I haven't separated these ones. Oh no. But this is a nice tree stump. This just I got the wrong material. I'm learning. So it's really dark.
But no, isn't that what we were supposed to do? Like replace the material?
Yeah, we were, yeah.
Yeah.
But because I did have it. Where's my materials again? I think that brown. What's on earth?
Perfect. That's a image file.
There's an image file. Oops. Where's the brown? Then we had a brown. Do we have a brown? Tree trunk brown.
I love that we have a tree trunk brown.
There you go. So that's my little tree trunk I made yesterday.
So we were considering to like switch the material system to have like one nature material which uses like a texture, like a little color atlas, and then we can have them map to the different colors and have gradients and stuff.
Yep.
But for the time being, we haven't set that up, so we have like this messy load of materials, and then you get like tree trunk brown.
Tree trunk brown. Thank you. This is my process of like absolute rubbish to I think I'm getting somewhere.
I love that Claire actually points on the screen and
point on the screen. No one can see.
Nobody can see it.
From right to left.
You can point with a cursor.
Yeah, okay.
People do see that.
Right, this one to this one.
Yeah, perfect. Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. I see we got a couple of people hanging out here. How's your Sunday? And let us know how you're doing.
Everyone is cringing at the naming of our materials, tree trunk brown. So we were supposed to do something, but Krista's procrastinating somewhere else.
No, I'm not. I'm in it now. I just can't figure out how to make Notion work, but we'll be without Notion for today.
We'll be without Notion.
So we won't have a to-do list. We'll just have to work on the top of our heads.
Top of our heads, right? Well, let me just get my to-do list from the top of my head. It's blank. It's blank. Everybody, it's blank. We do not have a to-do list.
I'm proud of you. Right. Should we check the state?
Yeah, I can't remember where we were, so we're gonna check where we currently are in the game. Okay, we made a...
No, we left that.
It's the demonic strawberry.
I forgot that he just like slides in and just turns towards you and go like...
And I'm gonna maximize on play just for the, to demonstrate this to everybody that we have a demonic strawberry.
That's his evil brother.
This is evil brother, which looks a bit polygonic.
Hello, Safri.
Safri7.
You're all adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers, man.
I hope you're not saying that this weird strawberry is adorable, because
he's kind of cute though, but in an awkward way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Mr. Pips that's cute. This guy is cute. I'm pointing at the screen again. It's this guy who's...
Not you. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the animation which was there, that was us just having a placeholder animation to see if we could get our animation handling working correctly.
Yeah, not just...
We're not planning to have a strawberry coming into the screen like that. That was just like, which model do we have? We have strawberry. What can we do? Making it come in. Yeah. So that's how that went.
Pretty much, that's how it went.
Mm.
So we're still working on our cutscene, and haven't got very far on that.
Yeah, we've been maybe on that task a bit long.
Yeah. Well, we've been a bit ill this week, so I've just been doing Blender because it's apparently easier, but it's a struggle to learn it still. I mean, I'm getting there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we have been progressing a bit slowly because we haven't been spending that many hours on this game.
No, and Chris has been working on Carrots from Heaven this week and streamed, so we've been focusing a bit all over the place.
Yeah, I guess you can blame that.
Yeah. We're going to blame Carrots from Heaven, that adorable little rabbit. And those weird purple grillers and icy grillers.
They're cool.
Yeah, they're cool. So we were having an issue with the fact that we wanted the animation to stop, and the sun is reflecting in my eye from your laptop. There you go, that's better.
All right.
So we wanted it. Oh, come on, there it is. That if you end up pressing the space, that it would stop. But then we had a problem, the fact that it would redo the animation rather than leaving the animation there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we wanted. But do we want it?
Well, one thing I'm wondering, are we having this issue because we made Jammy 1 and Jammy 2? Yeah, because the one who's in front now is Jammy 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should not maximize the blade and we can see which one does what.
Yeah.
Because we have two strawberries, happen to be on top of each other, but they have different names. So we know now that Jammy 1 is heading out.
And then when you click onto the next one...
Click the next one is Jammy 2 goes up. But we want Jammy 1 to stay behind because he's completed his animation.
Yeah.
And not be reset. And the reason that is happening is because we are controlling them both with...
the animator.
Yeah, with one animator, and we're just like, yeah, we can shortcut this and like have one animator on the cutscene as a whole.
Yeah.
But I think like the one way I know how to solve this is to make individual animators on the different actors.
Yeah. But there's also a question of whether we do want to have, you know, the animation stop in and things like that. Because if you see my little storyboard, my storyboard is coming out again. It's 3 pages now, not just one. Yes. Yeah. We had it that it's just going to be the bush there, which does a little bit of animation.
We should have like an over-the-shoulder cam.
We should have an over-the-shoulder cam. It's going to
Didn't
be
we digitalize this?
We did actually.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure where it is anymore.
That's just like, I remember you using the scanner to put it in, and
No, I did. I don't know where I put it.
should we have a little look around?
I think I should probably have a look around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly find it here. Intermission.
The files are gonna come.
The files will come.
How you doing, Winky? Yeah. You're a good little cam dog. Enjoying the dog cam? Yeah, I see that little tail go.
The search for the storyboard has been successful.
Yes.
So yeah, there you go. This is all of it together, and I have no idea how it is. So it's really long now, and it's 3 pages which are stitched together, which I'm quite proud of.
Yep.
And so yeah, so because this one, the strawberry bush, is just gonna, you know, animate a little bit.
Winky's still wagging her tail.
Wagging at the same time as I'm doing the bush animation.
I can't help it. I need to reward her for
this cuteness.
being so kawaii.
Investor dog is excited. Yes.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure whether she invests using treats or cuddles. I don't know.
Don't mind me, guys.
I was trying to show Chris or something, but this is what happens when you have dogs.
Dog cam is not a distraction, it's a motivation.
So what I was trying to explain was, yeah, that is back now, yeah. Is that you've got the little strawberry bush isn't going to animate much, but it's mostly going to be the second scene where you have the boar come in, and then Mr. Pips goes, whee!
Yeah, so it means that we have 2 actors there. We have the boar and we have the boar and Pips.
The boar. This is the boar. Just say.
Yes. I really like that in the bottom right there we have that little smiley face where the light bulb come up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering whether we should make 2 animators or...
Because why are we trying to like solve it in a cleaner way when it's causing us issues.
We should just make it in a messier way.
In a way, like, we should just go with an approach that works and make progress. Instead of trying to overcomplicate it.
I agree.
Which means we have to move the animator around for this to work.
Okay, so how did we do the animator again? Because we had it on the this one.
Yeah, we referenced it by name, didn't we? And we
did,
have the animator object in the top right there.
Yeah.
But
I think we should be having the animators on probably these ones then.
Yeah, that's behind the dog cam. Nobody sees it. But yeah,
Okay, yeah.
There's a cutscene script there. So, but yeah,
dog cam is worth more than seeing the side panel.
Definitely. One thing we did in the past is to move the inspector onto the far left.
We did. We should do that again.
There you go.
There you go. Now we have it on the left side.
And you can close up services.
Where is this services? Can I just close tab? There you go. There you go.
There we go.
So yeah, so we have these little things down here with the shot animation. But then
there's string reference. Should we then turn them into animators?
We should. Was it in cutscene intro?
You see the serialized field string shot Annie.
Then that should be animator.
Yeah.
Without these guys?
No, we need an array. Use.
Oh my goodness.
Shy.
Okay.
Use Alt.
It's Alt, is it? There you go. But that, what on earth?
You use Windows tab key.
Where does it says Alt there?
Yeah, but that's a Mac Alt.
Oh.
Yeah, you will learn this keyboard in time.
We'll learn this keyboard in time. There you go. There you go. Technical difficulties. There you go.
But yeah, it's going to throw a million errors and not want to work with you because we're operating. If you double click the word, the other word. Yeah, you know,
yes, okay.
we are doing like string and stuff like that.
Oops.
And it doesn't like that. We have to turn those as well, probably.
So animators on as well?
Yeah. And we got to check for it being null and not equal to an empty string and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you just delete that part and it will work. So if there's an animator there when we do stuff. Yeah.
Yes, the squiggly disappeared.
And also, you can see online, for example,
oops. Yeah.
84, we get component animator.
But we don't need that anymore.
It should just be Annie.play. Right? Because we have the animator.
Annie.play. And then, but do I need to, I don't need to, I can just get rid of that?
No, it's supposed to be I think we can play without telling it what to play. I don't know. What are the overloads on this?
I don't know.
Because it asks you what state name to play.
State int layer. How do I see all of them? Do I have to delete it? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, just delete it and see. No, just do only open bracket and you see them.
Okay. There you go. No string state name int layer.
I think it maybe can be the way it was, but except we have to replace the word Annie with the state we want to play, which we could make like a default name, such as like go. No, not go.
Play.
Default.
Default. That sounds good.
Yeah, but the string reference. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Give that a shot. But then I guess I'll be
because it was always referring to. No, I'm pointing on the screen to those. Right.
Yeah.
So we need to.
Okay, so we need to do the same. And here it's going to be to the end of it. So yeah.
Yep.
Now doesn't store any errors. Yee.
Happy?
Yes. Obviously, we don't have a default one. And we haven't set this one. So if we rename this animator, whichever that one is called again.
Yeah, so basically we have an animator there, which
probably...
is using a controller intro cutscene. I think we have to like rename that one.
The intro cutscene, yeah, but I'll disable animator for now.
You can probably delete it.
Okay, deleting. Delete.
Remove.
There it is. Intro cutscene. So if we function F2, rename this to.
Oh yeah, we're still working just with our experimental stuff, so
yeah, but we know
it Jammy.
Yeah, but we already know it's going to be the bush.
Okay, we could try to name things a bit more properly. It's not going to be the bush.
Intro, the bush.
Is the bush gonna animate too?
Yeah, this is going to move a little bit, and stuff's going to happen around it. Remember, there's going to be snow and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could probably have the bush.
So could we put intro and then bush 01, for example?
Do we need to name them?
No.
Number them?
No, I don't think so. Maybe not.
Yeah. And skip the underscores because we...
You don't like underscores? I like underscores. They're easier to read.
No, but you can use spaces. That's what I mean.
Oh,
Right, we're so used to working in environments where it doesn't like spaces in web development.
Because then what we can do is I duplicate this one.
Hmm.
There you go. And rename that.
Well, wait a second. Before you duplicate it, actually take and delete it because we can already clean it up a bit.
Okay.
Isn't that a good idea?
That's a good idea.
Because we were going to have an animation state there called default.
Which we could probably...
I think you just right-click rename or whatever. No, it's in the inspector on the far left.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Not used to seeing it up there.
So we just call that default. Did I have a lowercase?
I would never trust the space. Exactly. Yes. But you know, working in Unity, that's cool.
I know, but it's still, it feels dodgy.
Yeah.
It's dodgy. Then we're going to go back to like, do web dev and have no idea, how to name any type of variables.
We like our camel cases.
I do. And what is everybody up to today? Let us know in the chat. As I'd like to know what you guys are up to.
Hi. Say hi.
Hello. Do not be afraid to say hi. We don't bite. We have dog cam.
Very friendly dog cam.
Friendly dog cam. We do have cookies, but virtual cookies are not still quite a possibility. One day we'll be able to send cookies through the internet. That'll be a great time, but not quite.
I think...
Yeah, you think that now, but somewhere deep down in development you'll have to write some special edge case for that space.
Well,
true.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
But it could happen.
It could happen.
And it'd be even more fun when you have like case-sensitive file systems and stuff like that. I'm working on trying to get my model shape keys working today. All right.
Nice.
That sounds cool. I guess you're working in Blender then, doing shape keys there. I recently, I haven't really used shape keys before myself. But I watched a tutorial on how to do it, so I know the basics now.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Dark Tower Builder. Do
Yeah.
you like building dark towers?
Thanks for the follow, man.
Say hello. Don't be scared.
I'm too poor for Maya or anything else. Well, I used to work a lot in Maya in the past because I studied in university and had like education license and stuff like that. I love Blender.
Yeah, Blender is so nice. And it's open source. We like open source.
Dark Tower Builder. Hi.
Hello. Shape keys are fun until they break anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard it's good to use them for like small edge case scenarios or where you want to like do a specific morph, but don't overdo it. It gets really messy. Then skeleton is better. I finished a uni assignment, 2 weeks off. Might
nice.
Work on some personal project. That sounds
very
good.
Nice. Congrats on finishing your university assignment. What did you have to do for it?
Yeah, or what's your personal project if you prefer that?
Yeah. Well, maybe he hasn't come up with his personal project just yet.
Maybe it's game dev.
Maybe it's game dev. So I've renamed this as default.
Nice, and delete the other one, I guess.
Well, yeah, but if we're duplicating it, oh no, I guess just
there'll be individual ones.
Ah, that's true. That's true.
But if you click on default, you'll see we have it hooked up to Jammy test move there.
Yeah, and I think the other one was for Jammy test move for Jammy. I don't even know. For Jammy 2.
I love how you name things. When we
naming convention's amazing.
Yeah.
It was actually Spoony that came up with Jammy, and now we're just written Jammy all over it. So it's pretty jammy.
Oh yes.
So we don't need to add any behavior to it. I think this is just how we did it.
Yeah, you can probably just duplicate from here on.
Yep.
So uni, software engineering, personal project, either cryptocurrency or trading bot, or working on my game that I have tried to make for the last few years. Right. I do...
Make the game.
Claire said the game. I say the cryptocurrency.
I say the game. I mean, you're watching game dev. Make a game.
Right. I really like the cryptocurrency space. I find it very interesting that you have ownership of your own currency and not relying upon banks and having decentralized way of trustless systems. Really interesting. I'm very into the the nano currency, which is feeless and pretty much instant and more decentralized than, for example, Bitcoin. So I find that one really fascinating. But I'm not planning to like do any development in that space myself. I'm just eagerly watching it from the sidelines, I guess.
Yeah. Whilst Claire is renaming all of her.
Yeah.
You know, animations.
Very good.
You didn't see his intro bush with boar.
But why isn't it just intro boar? Why is it bush with boar?
Well, because it's a bush with the boar.
No, but this is the actors.
Oh.
The individual items that animate.
Rename it. Okay. Bush. No, intro boar. Okay.
Yeah, crypto is interesting to see where it goes. It has like internet in its infancy. Only half the people believe in it.
Yep. I don't like the fact that it's not in the right order.
Well, we can put numbers on them then.
Yeah!
But it doesn't...
No, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't matter unless we're looking at the hierarchy.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're going to hook them up and then they're going to be ordered correctly. So we shouldn't name them.
We shouldn't.
Yeah.
So now I've got to find out... Yeah, because for the boar one, I need to change this to the intro test move for Jammy 2.
Mm-hmm.
That one is untouched. Yeah, that's fine. And then it was in the... where is it again? The intro cutscene area. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one...
No. So what we need to do is we need on Jammy 1 and 2. You need to create animators.
Oh, okay. You need to put the animator on them. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you drag that animator into the other... Do that.
Animator bush. Put that on that one.
So MJT says there is some crossover between my projects, both require solid networking and socket stuff. Well, that sounds cool. And it is really challenging to make good networking work seamlessly. Because, yeah, it gets really confusing when you have multiple things interacting with each other like that. So good luck.
Yup. I think I've done it now.
I think you actually have.
I don't think I need to do anything else here at the moment.
So that has intro bush there.
Yeah, so this is Jammy 1. So that will have the intro bush.
But why?
Because it's Jammy 1. Jammy 1 was first.
No, but shouldn't it be that Jammy has the Jammy animator or the boar animator and the bush has the bush animator?
I need to have a look at our scene again. Yeah, but we don't have... Yeah, I guess, but then Jammy 1 and Jammy 2, one of them's going to be able to be obsolete.
Well, both of them has to be obsolete. They're supposed to be boars. Should we maybe...
That is true, yeah.
Should we name one of them Boar?
We should probably name one of them Boar.
And one of them Pip or whatever?
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about the strawberry bush, and now I'm confused.
Yeah.
So should I put on this bush?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
an animator.
Yeah. And that one is supposed to have the bush animator.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then... yeah, so I guess Jammy 2 can go.
Yeah, or we can rename him to Pip, or what is hanging on the bush there. We can probably delete that guy. Because he's like in...
You do not delete Jammy from the bush!
Well, we should probably unpack this, shouldn't we?
I know, it's not very well done. But,
yeah, let's unpack it for now.
Okay, and pick it back completely?
Yeah. And then delete Jammy from it.
Delete Jammy. Jammy feels a bit... I mean, this
or maybe we shouldn't have deleted him and rather moved him out of there. Alright?
Why move him out of there?
Because he is supposed to be his own actor. He's supposed to fall off the branch and everything.
So if I put him up here?
Oh, no. He should stay there.
Yeah, he should stay there, yes.
Because if we're going to animate the bush, he needs to follow along it.
Yeah.
Somebody's thinking ahead.
Okay, so should you want me to put it inside or outside?
Put it back where it was.
Put it back where it was. Johnny's gone back into the bush.
Right, sorry. I just, yeah.
This is what happens. Chris is sleepy on a Sunday, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I got my tea now. I'm good.
Okay, but should we get rid of these two Jammies? Apart from one of them, which is going to be the boar.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to delete Jammy 2. Sorry, Jammy.
And then we rename this guy so we have him. Yeah.
I'll rename him Boar for the time being.
Yeah, then we can change his mesh in the future to become a boar.
Oh, I don't like that.
I like that. It comes like this massive strawberry.
He's the boar.
He's going to be the boar disturbing the bush.
Yeah. So this one has the animator for the bush. This one has the animator for the boar.
Mm-hmm. And then the bush has The animator for the bush, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Then we think we can just take and hook them all up into the cutscene script then.
I think I've already done that. No. Okay, he's introvert.
No, well, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first part.
You can just pull them from the hierarchy.
Oh, can I? Didn't know that.
That's what I was thinking.
There you go. Okay, yeah, so that's the intro of the ball.
MJT.
Strawberry.
It's a strawberry. Afternoon, Jackie. How you doing?
Jackie.
What is the rest of the name? Bonthrow Bridge?
Yeah.
Does it mean a good throwing bridge?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Très bon. Yeah.
You already tried French on your last stream, Christopher.
Yeah, it didn't go that well.
So, nothing is working now. Oh no! Oh no, I hope you get better soon, Jackie. Make sure to have plenty of tea with lots of honey and ginger in it.
And take some good old rest.
Good old rest, yes.
Yes. So
Why are you watching the stream? Are you resting?
It's a resting stream. That's why we have dog cam, is for soothing the soul.
Oh, okay, of course. That's why we have a dog cam.
Full cover, relaxed,
yeah.
winky looks.
She does look relaxed.
Yeah.
She looks rather sleepy. Where is Moritz?
He's hanging out on the carpet.
He's a strawberry. I'm resting by working on my game and watching the stream.
Oh,
that's really nice.
glad to
But
hear
don't
that.
work too hard on your game and get burnt out. No, we don't want that. No.
Right. So I guess we have everything hooked up then, in a way.
Yeah, just the animations are a bit.
Yeah, we should probably fix that they have the right animations. Because
That's true.
We in the animators we didn't hook up the right animations, or we haven't made them even. So the intro board.
Oh, I think we put the wrong test one. That's why. I don't know.
You can probably delete. We can call that intro board move.
This one?
Yeah.
The one below here?
No, delete that one. I'm thinking.
I can't undo this action.
That's fine. Isn't it just a duplicate of the old one? They were identical.
Yeah, they were pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want me to rename this one?
To intro board move, yeah.
Intro board move.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I'm also thinking that is probably not hooked up correctly because there was a hierarchy and we moved it, remember? So you need to like F2 rename in the animation window.
Yeah, I forgot all about that. Yes, you are correct, Krister.
But yeah, this
intro parent jammy. Where it's just intro parent board, that's it.
It's just, I think you can delete the entire phrasing here.
No, it's intro parent board.
Yeah, but it's on the board, so it's just its own transform. So I think you can delete everything there. No, just leave it blank because it's going to be this transform.
No, I didn't get you. Delete just that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Well, it still does. Oh, okay. 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 There you go. Okay.
Right, because it's on the root.
I forgot that.
Because we moved it down to parent. Yeah,
I don't know where the sun is coming from. We're grateful for the sun, but it's now it's just darkness. Oh no, it corrected. That's great.
Right. Getting a bit steamy.
That's because we have tea.
Right. I think we're making progress.
I think we're making progress slowly but surely.
But now we need to maybe make a wobble animation quickly for the push then.
Yeah, because well, we do have some form of one, but I don't know what it does. Let's have a look here.
Perfect. that looks exactly like I was intending it to. So Spoonie asked if we're getting some good rain and wind over in Norway. Yeah, the last few days have been
horrible. Yeah,
drenched dogs.
Been having soggy dogs.
But today has been good.
Yeah, it actually has.
So yeah, it's actually really pleasant outside.
I'm just gonna let this push go.
I love this animation. It's
I love this animation. It's
exactly how I was intending it.
Yeah, very much. Very much. Yeah, so I think we gotta probably.
But it's because it's using the intro board move.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
But we haven't made any different one. Don't click
okay.
make new. Or is it called make new clip? I think it's called make new clip. Yeah, try that.
Guess so.
Yeah, try.
Moving bush.
Intro bush move.
Intro. Oh. Intro bush move. There you Yeah, so this one doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay.
Then we can just make a little...
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
Does that work? Yeah, okay, that works.
Oh, I should have done it on the... Did I do it?
Yeah, I did it
Midway?
right.
I did do it, okay. And then we're going to move it over here somewhere. There. And I'll move it back again. And then go over here. Oh, come on. There you go.
It's all behind the dog cam, so...
Yeah, well, they can still see the wobbling part. Now, let's have a look what this looks like. Whoops.
Nailed it. That's fine. Okay, for now, that's gonna work.
Should I maybe not just copy this one?
Yeah, okay, so it doesn't, like, twitch.
Yeah.
Or maybe we should make sure that it goes on Y0. Or, I mean, rotation 0 or something. Because that one is at 0. Then make the last one... Yeah, okay, I can copy that over there or something.
I think I can just copy it in here. Or paste it. Oh, come on. Is it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That worked.
So now he's not gonna... I don't know which.
Yeah, it's because the third keyframe is the same as the final one.
Oh, is it?
Just move to that
keyframe
and just wobble it a bit.
Okay, let me just see. I think I just redo. Let me just have a look what I did. Yeah, okay. Then just go to this one. And then I'll just do it. I don't know, was I doing it the opposite direction? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. It's been a very moist September here. Very good mushroom season, apparently.
Yeah, lots of weird mushrooms I've never seen before popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's good motivation for our autumn part of this game.
That's true. We're going to have some wise mushrooms.
So we got a very wiggly jiggly...
But that's good.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. It works.
That nailed it.
That nailed it.
Now we just need that berry to pop off.
Yeah.
So we might actually need like I was just thinking here, like we need to time that he falls off there. So that berry is gonna fall off and tumble.
Yes, that's true.
Or like should we send him flying like
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We might need to use like an add event thingy there, but let's not do that now. I just think that might be a solution in the future.
But then I guess we gotta go on to Jammy then to do that.
Yeah. So let's work with the rest of it from there. Is the animation window part of Unity or something you added? I assume it's just interpolates between keyframe rotation. Yeah, it's just a part of Unity, and as you say, it's just interpolating some keyframes we are putting in quite roughly right now, just to illustrate our plan. But you are working in the wrong animator, aren't you? No, you're working in the wrong animator.
Shoot.
Or maybe not.
Okay.
Because they're going to be part of the same animation frame, aren't they? Oh, how are we going to...
No, okay, I think you're doing it wrong. Like, you're asking us to move the bush. Yeah? But that's going to be in the first scene anyway. Yeah, that's going to be in the first scene there.
Yeah, we need to look at the scenes here, what we actually plan to make.
Yeah. Which, if I still have it up here, there you go. Oh, no. There you go. It is. There you go. So the first one is just going to wiggle a little bit. And we just made it wiggle loads.
Yeah, but is that supposed to like to be the wind? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then it comes later where it's...
So the boar one is going to be where the bush flies off.
Well, the bush doesn't fly, but he flies off the bush.
He flies off the bush, yeah.
But then we maybe should have had that entire thing in one animator.
No, because that's going to be for the next scene.
That is the next scene.
No. It's going to be like... I said to you, the first scene is going to have a little bit of wiggle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one is going to be that the deer or the boar comes in and then he like nudges the thing. I don't think it needs to be all in one because of the fact that this is supposed to be playing at that time and then that's supposed to be playing at that time.
Because I'm just thinking the text we've written for it is obviously what's going to drive the animation forward.
Yeah. But then it's like this part is going to be the part where it talks about the wild boar and it seems a bit stupid that the wild boar comes in beforehand.
Exactly, so it should happen almost afterwards.
Yeah, which is why we got two separate animators.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Is this some narrative game or what sort of game is it? Yeah, we haven't really explained anything. We've just been hacking away at this today. Yes, it's like a little story game where you are a wild strawberry who is exploring the world and finding his place in life. And we are trying to learn about how to tell a narrative with games.
Yep.
And we're quite, like, I said, we're quite fresh to game there, but it's not quite true.
No, not really.
We've been doing game there for like a long time, but we had a long time where we were not doing it. And now we picked it up seriously to get our heads around it again and learn the tricks of the trade.
Why can I not rename this one? Oh, I dislike when it's like you can rename some but not others.
I think it's because it's on the route.
Oh.
It did that last time, and the way we worked around it, why do you want to rename it?
No,
Because you can add a property instead.
Yeah, no, because what I'm trying to, like, there's two different things, yeah? There's the intro boar move, and there's the intro bush move. Yeah, well, the intro boar move has all of this stuff moving around, which isn't correct. That's supposed to be on this one.
Yeah, you got a point. But I think that's because we maybe hooked him up to the wrong animator. So he has the intro boar move animator, but it's disabled. I think that's supposed to be on.
Intro boar move. I'm not sure. Where am I getting it now? There you go. It is on now.
That was strange. Yeah, and that's the intro bush.
Yeah.
And if you double click that intro bush there, right? So the default there, I bet, has the wrong one.
Does, yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the bush move.
Yeah,
and this isn't supposed to be here.
Yeah, because we went with a create new clip, it probably rigged that up for us.
Yeah, okay, because I thought it was a bit strange that, yeah, bush moved there, and then on this one is boar move. Yeah, okay. Now I got it. Because, like, it's nice to have Mr. Weird Pip guy come in. Strange one. But then we also need to have it that in this one, the strawberry bush also moves. Yeah. So I guess we just add another property here.
Yeah, I think it's best to have it in the same one because that's going to be happening in the same scene, isn't it?
Yeah, but why on earth do I not have anything here there?
You're looking at the boar right now. So you'll only be children of the boar you can access.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm asking you about is the fact that we want to have the bush move in also in the intro boar move. How do we do that?
So that's the issue I was thinking that we were going to run into earlier as well. The fact that we're going to be animating multiple things in one scene.
But surely we can just utilize... Yeah.
We could also... No, it's probably best to have them all in the same animator so it's easy to synchronize them. We could move the boar one into the parent.
But this is going to be messy when we do it with the other part, though.
We're working ourselves into a corner, aren't we?
I don't know what's best.
Because if we... I'm just going to point. If we move some of this stuff back into the parent, for example, that one where we need to move multiple of them, because we can have, for example, one of them be on the children, if only he's going to move by himself.
Yeah.
And then when we need to move multiple, and we're going to run one on the parent. Because
what I'm confused about is why are we doing this in the first place? Because we were doing this other thing the other day here. And that was kind of working, and now we're doing another stuff, and I don't quite understand why we keep going back and forth all the time, so this is why we make no progress.
You got a point there.
Yeah. This is why we don't make much progress in a week. Unfortunately. Because Krista likes to go backwards and forwards, and I'm just like, just do it. No, it doesn't happen. So this is why I'm confused why we went back again.
Hello Cass. Thanks for cheering us on. Nice to have you here.
Yeah.
We need some cheering on right now.
Yeah. We're having an internal conflict right now.
So, should we...
Yeah. I'm not sure what's the best approach to go for it, really.
Should we go back to the original approach? But then it had a flaw with the fact that it didn't handle...
Having multiple things.
But it does handle multiple things, just not in different states. But if we made sure that those states were all hard programmed for each of them, all of them had keyframes in every state, then that would work fine.
Yeah.
You got this, says White Scoter. Hello, nice to have you back again. Cass as well says you can do it. What I'm seeing so far is cute and charming.
The story and drama.
That is good. Even though we don't have any of the original intended story in there yet.
At the moment, just says, yeah.
This is my sample text. How are you doing today, Mr. Bibbs? I'm fine, thank you. And then it's copy-pasted. All right, that's great.
Yeah. So.
That's our lorem ipsum.
Yeah. So how is best? Because I was thinking as well the hard coding, but that means we have no flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
And everything has to be hard coded, so that makes no sense. How do other people do this?
They probably have a good plan of action.
Or they have it where you can't actually, even if you press like the skip button, it'll just go to the next thing.
Yeah, because I mean, many games don't have skip, and it's probably because they run into issues with their animation systems.
Yeah. Or they let you go to the end of the text, but they don't finish the actual animation itself.
Does it break into a defined game separate from the intro? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So there's a little not open world, a linear world, which you can explore through the different seasons and meet characters, etc. Or is it one long sequence where each story scene has interactive parts? No, it's just an intro scene and an outro scene, and that's all we're planning to make cutscenes for, which is why we don't want to make an overly complicated system, really. But
which I feel like we're making an overly complicated system anyway. So yeah,
we were just like, we're gonna come up with something simple. But yeah, I love the fact that that's just playing in the background.
Yeah, Winky is leaving. She has decided that she does not like our strawberry bush anymore.
She just getting some water.
Yeah. So we're still on that dilemma. What's the current problem we're trying to solve?
Yeah, I think we're not quite sure of it ourselves.
What we've been trying to do is have it that when you have the cutscene play, actually I think I'm going to maximize on play and kind of demonstrate it a bit better. Whereby you can kind of press the interact button and then you can skip like the text, and then you can also go to the next cutscene itself. But we want to have it that the animation stops and then goes into the next animation without losing the previous animation.
It knows how to skip to the end of the animation.
Yeah, Winky.
Which we have. Wait a second. Which we have programmed, and that's working. The jump to the end of the animation, but then it desynced with the multiple different animation states.
Yeah.
I think we should have gone with the initial approach.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Man, I regret always taking us down some kind of weird rabbit hole and then trying to have to dig ourselves out of it.
Yeah, that's very much... this happens every time.
Yeah, Cass says, interesting. And that's what we're feeling here, like, yeah.
The question is, do I press Control-Z until eventually we go back again, or do we try and...
Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah.
We're using Git, so we can potentially undo everything and try again.
Yeah.
Or should we... Is that too much?
I think it might be too much. Because we do have the intro bore move and intro bush move, which we can utilize.
You have to dig a few rabbit holes to find the right one. Exactly.
Yes.
And that's also when you're working with this system, you don't know what their strengths and weaknesses are, especially when you haven't done it that many times.
How do I make a new one?
Because I wonder if we should have used one animator, then have different states and make them link together, and then make sure that all the actors are animating within each one of them so they don't lose their state, which is what the problem last time was.
Yeah, because I think, like, we had here Fly Jimmy. I'm gonna just write it down.
Can we name it what we're actually intending it to be?
Yeah, well, we can put the intro bush.
Yeah. So you can make sure at every point that is skippable is well-defined batch of animations. Exactly, yeah, because each batch of animation has a batch of text. So if you finish reading the text, you can skip the animation, or vice versa. Then
presumably you can skip every animation in a batch and then start the next batch. It would mean you have to design the animations around that, but that is a good enough idea anyway if things are skippable.
Yeah. And we're also working with relatively few animations, so
we can get away with that.
I think.
There you go. So I've done that now. So we have one animator like this, and I can't remember the name of it. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. So I can delete this one.
Yeah. And rename
this to the intro cutscene.
Yeah. And we move it up to the parent. What is the game engine you're using? We're using Unity. which is a really nice and handy engine to work with. Lots of resources, and also that's the main reason we're using it is because there's a very strong ecosystem and community, and as we work in just 2 people, that is a big impact on possibility of development speed and cutting corners where you can cut corners. You need to take advantage of the things out there.
I'm assuming I disable the animators on the board in the intro, yeah?
Yeah, or delete them.
Okay. Like deleting things? Yeah, but then I put it here, the intro cutscene and the animator there.
Yes.
But then I'm missing the animators here.
Yeah, because now we should probably go back to the string. We can probably press undo on the script.
Undo on the script, yes, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's possible. So we haven't done anything else today.
No, that was the only thing code we were switching as soon as we started because...
But we still need the animator. No, we need the string.
We just...
Need the string.
That will work perfectly now. And now we just need to tell it which animation states to run.
Yeah, okay, that was it. So intro bush.
Yeah.
And intro more. Why have I got capital on one and not the other? Seriously, Claire.
You can
Seriously,
rectify
Claire.
for this. Hollow Knight was also made by 2 people in Unity. Yeah, that is a very impressive feat of a game, actually. Really impressive what they pulled off with that. So we started our little game dev journey like June this summer, July. Yeah.
What
Whoa.
on earth is happening? I don't know what just happened.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but it was perfect. This is cool.
Okay, it's because of the fact that these have changed, right?
Yeah, so now you need to hit F to rename, but you can't. But you can do is click Add Property and then copy them down.
Yeah, okay. Copy on the no.
Go down the intro parent. Okay, this is behind the camera again.
Okay, so it's the first of all would be the strawberry bush.
Mm-hmm. And then take its transform.
Just do that.
Position and rotation. Can you hold shift while doing it? Something? Yeah, I'm holding shift. That works.
Oh, you can! I didn't know you could do that.
Okay. We figure out how to keep a menu open instead of having to troll down it every time like we've done previously.
Learn new things every day, that's what they say. Right, so I just copied these ones.
Yeah, nice.
I got them all, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
And then I just do it here, don't I?
No,
I copy
select the left section. I can try to paste now.
Did that work?
No. I think you click on those 2 on the left there. No, I mean not expand them. Just click on the there and now press space. No.
Like that, and then press space.
I mean paste.
Paste, yeah. But it still only did those ones.
Maybe you didn't manage to copy it. Try to pick the rotation afterwards. I guess we got the position.
It's only because we've only got a position here. This doesn't have the rotation. This is only the position.
Yeah, I guess so. But it says a rotation there on the
Yeah, this is the rotation for this one. Oh, Morris is coming into Dogcam. Hello.
Nice, Winky looks so chilled up.
She's wagging her tail. Oh, yeah.
I need to mute the Dogcam again.
Yeah, I don't know why the rotation is... What is happening? Okay, so it's coming in here.
Cute. Morris is licking me at the moment. A bit distracted.
Let's get rid of this first. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's... Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah, just copy that and paste it on the next one. There you go. Now that's it.
Well,
now
that
you can...
was weird. No, that was weird.
Oh, you need to go to the beginning first frame.
There you go.
Yeah. And you can... Yeah, that'll probably do the trick.
We've got this on the blinking bush. Well, at least it rectifies itself.
What have we made?
I think we're doing the intro board move. And we're animating the wrong thing.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but you can probably just rename and flip them around. Perfect.
No. Because that's the thing, I think this one had the right
It's
one.
going crazy.
No. I think this one had the correct one, and then we just messed it up.
Oh. Well, I guess you could press undo many times.
I hope so.
I'm gonna blame Dogcam for this.
Oh, wait a second. I'm going way too far now.
Hello, Quantum.
Ooh.
I'm gonna call him
Quantum Data Ninja.
That's awesome, Nick. Welcome. Hi. Thanks for joining us. We're working on. I can do a little what we're working on.
You can do
Working on the life of Mr. Pips, a little game which there's a wild strawberry that you're playing who's trying to find his place in life, and he meets some colorful characters along the way, including some blueberries that goes rafting, etc. He gets like he falls off the bush a bit early in life, and that's the scene we're currently trying to animate.
I am completely lost with this animation entirely. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Do you want to switch controller for this?
No, I just need to figure out which animation is what.
Yeah.
Because
I guess it helps to actually click into the scene so you can see things from third person view.
Wherever it is now. There it goes there. What on...
That's because we are...
It's the cutscene area.
Yeah.
Which just thinks it's rotating.
Yeah.
But I have no idea where the original one is from. Like, I have no idea where the bush is anymore.
Cas9 is following. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the follow, Quantum... No, Quantum... We're going to go with Data Ninja. Data Ninja's easy. Yeah.
Or Quantum.
I don't know where my original animations have gone.
Yeah, well, they weren't the final animations anyway, though.
No, I know. But I mean, I don't know where they've gone. Now I'm confused of what's happening. Because the boar... I'm just wondering whether to delete all of these. Just like entirely.
Yeah, because what you can... I mean, the confusion... That is the boar move animation.
Yeah,
right?
But it's not... Yeah.
But it's happening on the wrong parent. Which I'm going to move this over here so people can see actually what's... Yeah, we were kind of working behind the scenes. I'll just move like that. So I think we just need to do...
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I don't think... we just did this.
Okay, and you...
We just did this and it did not work out.
Okay, then delete them and recreate them, I
That's
guess.
why I was thinking, like, just deleting it. And it's because it's the intro cutscene area, which we don't want that one to be doing anything.
No, I'm pretty sure you can just add the boar property and then move them all down.
Yeah, but the boar property isn't here.
But you need to add them. Like I was trying to do.
I know, but we just did that.
I know we just did that, but maybe we messed up along the way.
I meant that's what I wanted to do. Okay, intro parent, boar. I just did this.
I know you did it. I remember I was sitting there.
There you go. And this did not work. And this, because this one is for the... This entire rotation is for... Yeah, because that's supposed to be like... No idea. This is so confusing. Right. For the position here.
But move to...
Yeah, I'm doing that.
×0, yeah. Paste.
And then for the rotation here... Copy. Right.
Yeah, and I'll just delete those two top properties. I mean,
but I can't delete that. Okay, I can delete that property. Okay. So now this is looking like it's a bit better. Because then he moves in like that, and then he does his funky, scary twirl.
we did it!
We did it. Somehow. Don't ask. Do not ask how it was done. We do not know. So this one is rotating itself like that.
But I will just move it into the bush now.
That we just need to move into the bush.
We're learning how to move animations around when we had done a mistake.
Okay.
Quite a handy thing to do.
Okay,
So it's actually just a rotation we need.
just a rotation.
But we can keep both, it's fine.
So oh, I didn't see that.
A wild strawberry appears. Yes.
Yes, it does.
It did. And it did work as well.
Where's your accent from? Whose accent? Krister's or mine?
Yeah, which accent? Because it's quite different, isn't it? Or I don't know. Mine is Norwegian, garbled in, but I lived 3 years in Wales, in Swansea when I was studying.
He still sounds Norwegian.
And yeah, I sound Norwegian, I guess. And Claire's from Cardiff, and
Yeah, I'm from Wales, so but I don't have a Welsh accent. Sorry.
her dad is like, "You losing your accent."
Yeah, but even my dad doesn't have a Welsh accent, so I mean,
You just need to pronounce castle correctly.
castle. Get it right. Get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I have like a mix of like semi-ass American with some Norwegian and Welsh, and I have no idea anymore. It's like this stuff now of an accent, so I don't know what my accent is anymore.
Her Norwegian accent, on the other hand, is really good. Like, people don't notice that she's not Norwegian.
And when I say certain words, they do notice. They're like, wait a second, you're not Norwegian. And I'm like, oh shit.
It's working, Claire.
I know it's working. It's working.
Well,
Welsh and what a combo.
Exactly. I'd pull a proper Viking on her. I went over there and took their ladies with me back to Norway. That's what Vikings did. So I'm just learning from my forefathers.
But he didn't have a boat.
Both our accents are pretty exotic.
European.
I didn't have a boat. No, you got a point.
Yeah, you did not have a boat. You did not row all the way.
I took a plane.
Yeah, that's cheating. He's not.
We actually drove back by car.
We drove back. Yeah, we did.
That's a lot of luggage.
That was a lot of luggage.
Yeah. I have a Norwegian cat. What? Does your cat speak Norwegian?
I want to see that now. I want to see a Norwegian-speaking cat.
Or is it the breed? Or is it like imported from Norway? Where are you from anyway?
Where is everyone?
AU sounds like Australian.
Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, norsk skotsk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, they're very common around here. I wasn't.
Have we? We don't really know cats, so we don't actually.
I didn't know that was an internationally known breed of cats.
No, it's in Australia. That's pretty neat.
Oh, that's awesome. There's plenty of cats in this neighborhood.
Yep. Morris is not a big fan.
He likes chasing them.
Morris is German, who we adopted, and now he lives over here in Norway, and he knows English, Norwegian, and German.
Quite a multilingual dog.
Yeah, Winky only knows Norwegian.
Well, her father was Danish and mother half Swedish, and called Nuts and Bling Bling.
Oh, no. Like, how can you call your dogs that? I mean, seriously.
Well, we calling our dog Winky.
Well, I know. But what her original name was like something so exotic, like Rona. We're like, no, that's too fancy. We can't say
so we went with Winky.
We have them as expensive breed. For
they're
forest cats.
Exactly. Just like the regular old neighborhood cat that runs around for us here. BRB, alright.
Data Ninja says BRB. I'm gonna call it Data Ninja. I find that easier to say than Quantum.
As long as it doesn't BR back and steals your data. Ninja Lutin.
Yeah, okay, so I got this actually kind of to ish work, but now obviously it doesn't animate yet.
Well, we haven't took the... Well, we have an intro bush and intro board. Did we fix the capitalization?
Oh, shoot. It's because I undid everything and I have no idea what I did.
Yeah, this is in the console. The state could not be found.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got a, like, movable bush. And then we've got Mr. Freaky Strawberry. It's not a freaky circle, it's a freaky strawberry.
Oh, we love Taki Waititi and his movies.
Yeah.
Such a good director. And I saw a trailer for his movie coming out in January. Oh.
I can't wait. Yeah, I want to see what happens if it suddenly like flip back again. And I was like, no.
That's just because we have an extra keyframe there.
Yeah, I'll just change that then. Because I don't want to have freaky strawberry looking towards the screen. Yeah.
Perfect. But one thing we might want to do is I can set them to not loop, etc. I think you can do that in the animator themselves.
Yeah, but I think we didn't disable that.
So it has a speed motion. If you click on intro bush there.
None of them have loop.
No, okay. But it was, if you click in the project.
Yeah.
And I meant like intro board move. No, bush move. The bush move was looping, wasn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
It has a loop time hooked.
Mm.
So if we save now and try.
I need to drink more water. My tea is almost finished.
We're out of tea? That's crisis.
That is crisis, actually.
Hello, all Twitch viewers. You are all awesome.
That you are.
Well,
I wrote that last time, and we couldn't get the cutscene to work.
Yeah, that was...
So I was really upset. So this time you at least have it.
Yeah, that was last Sunday we wrote that text.
Yeah. And then you have a freaky strawberry.
But it worked.
That did work, yeah. Fly, dummy, fly! And then we have this.
You know what?
What?
I think like the theory behind our cutscene is working.
I think so.
High five.
High five. Gotta make sure we don't.
Welcome to the people just joining us. I see we have quite a few people hanging out there today. Really nice having you. Say hi in the chat. It's lots of activity. I'm having really fun working on this, and I'm so nice that we got this animation thing working now.
We did, yeah. Finally got it working. So now you can see a freaky strawberry. Freaky strawberry.
Only thing that is not working is the fact that we haven't made the proper animations and models yet.
Well, yeah, but that's a work in progress. It's the logic behind it that matters. And then by next time you'll have something look nicer.
And also the finished story put in. We have kind of written it though. We
have written it, and it is written, but it's just copy and paste in text. So
yeah, we'll do that another time.
We'll do that another time. We don't want to. But one thing we have is it's not space. We have down the bottom. You can't even see it. That it says space. Yeah, but we don't utilize space. We're using the mouse button.
Click.
So apologize.
Yeah.
What's the combat like in the game?
It's lots of shooting pips. No, there's no combat. There's no enemies in the game. It's just like walk around and talk to characters, collect some little fertilizers so you grow up a little bit, and you're gonna go rafting. Yeah. So it's like a story, like explore the world until the story ends.
Until the story ends, yeah.
Yeah, type of thing. So yeah, no combat in this one. On the other hand, Carrots from Heaven have some hefty combat.
That does, yeah. And that's why you shoot carrots,
yeah.
You know.
Published, I say. We're going to be haven't finished editing it yet.
You haven't finished editing
Need to edit that tonight. I'm making a YouTube video, publishing tomorrow.
Yeah, for Carrots
from Heaven. Been making lots of progress in that game. Seems like a good idea to block it out with a simple animation first. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks kind of terrible though, but...
But one thing we should probably try and fix is the fact that now this doesn't work and we got errors in our code.
Yeah.
So we should probably try and fix it.
And we should also try to make a part where... Well, I think we need to have a locked camera in that scene.
This one? I thought we already had that.
No, in the rolling down the hill scene.
Yeah.
Right, because if you the players are thrown into I'm rolling down the hill and the camera just.
So where is the main? There's a main camera there.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had another camera. Where on earth is that?
It's somewhere in the intro cutscene area.
No, I think it might just be on.
This is virtual
Mr.
cameras.
Pips.
Yeah, we have the virtual cameras.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where is it? Is that all?
That's the camera pivot. It was right there.
Okay. Yeah, okay, you're right then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we should have another camera for the cutscene.
Yeah, like because the cutscene isn't finished until you're done with that roll.
That is a very valid point.
Because the story goes that you roll down the hill and end up in a puddle, and then you have to, work your way out.
Yeah.
The game also has like a little bit of like platforming, jumping around, very light.
Yeah.
Not challenging type of stuff, but like.
Is there a link to Carrots from Heaven? Yeah, we actually have our itch.io page down below, which has a playtest and build of Carrots from Heaven, which you can test out.
We can do this.
Oh, we can even do this, okay.
Snuti.net.
I'm taking a toilet break.
Okay, I also need to.
Oh, sorry, Maurice.
There's our links page, so you can find our YouTube. But we haven't hooked up itch there yet. I'm going to get itch there.
I thought I put itch on there.
I was going to do it, but I had some build problems, so yeah, that's my task for next week to update that page. That's it. There. This is the itch page. It's going to be linked on the previous link soon enough when we get around to it. Yes, we have this. So I think we need another camera. That must be duplicated. Start cutscene, stop the cutscene, activates the world, deactivates the... Does it not turn off the intro cutscene area? Should probably be doing that. Deactivate itself. Yeah, we have a little bit of cleaning up to do in this code to make that a bit more optimal. I don't want to progress too much without Claire hanging around, so we don't get confused about what's going on here. I have a lot of improvement to do in the world. We've been making lots of models, we haven't placed them in yet. Did you walk into a wild muffin?
I have found a wild muffin.
Alright.
A wild muffin has appeared. Eat some Maurice!
Oh, hello.
It's me, Moritz. Hello, Moritz. Wanna say hello to the stream? Hello. Are you shy now? You know there's a camera there. Yeah, I do. Oh, I'm nervous. Yeah, I understand you're nervous. Oh. See everyone saying hello to you, Moritz. Well, that's good. I like that. Thank you for saying hello, everyone. You're so cute. Should we put you back onto dog cam? Oh, okay. Minky, you have a friend. Hello, friend. Yes, Sarah. Don't eat me, words. She's hanging. She's hanging. Sit. Sit, Minky. Which one's hanging up for you, huh? Sit. Gilla. Gilla. Flink jente, säger bra. Varsågod. Gilla. Gilla. Flinkigt, säger bra. Varsågod. You can't have all the treats wearing this. Ready?
What be happening?
An amazing doggo adventures.
Yeah, I think Moritz said bye.
Yeah, I did. Moritz, you're allowed to have some.
Oh, she got her chewing stick. Oh, she looks so happy.
You're allowed to go there, but not very in the bed, okay?
Thought you were the CEO of YouTube. Well, that would have been something, wouldn't it? I don't know if I look like that. I don't know who the CEO of YouTube is, actually.
I don't know who the CEO of YouTube
I have to investigate this now. CEO of YouTube. That'd be so good if that was my side biz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But then why would he be on Twitch?
Yeah. Blasphemy.
Oh, man.
Right.
Morris said hello on the stream, you know. Standing for the camera here, saying hello.
Alright.
He was very shy.
Oh no, the CEO of YouTube is a woman. Of course.
We had no idea that's how clueless we were.
Right, and it's poor of me to assume that it was a man. But yeah, I do see some, like, you know, you got the same cool hairstyle.
I do, cool hairstyle, yeah. But I'm not, I'm not. Sorry. We're just making games.
That would be good. Right, I figured something out, and I think we have an issue on our hands. Uh-oh. So, when he rolls down the hill, we want to have a camera, which goes from maybe like angle so we can see him rolling down the hill a bit controlled.
Well, I was thinking just from the back, really.
Yeah, we can just lock it.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's supposed to go into the puddle, and if you have it on the front, then...
I was thinking more of like a cinematic, like third person, like...
Oh, okay, I didn't think about it like that.
I felt like this is our natural.
Okay. Which one's easier?
They're both hard, because our systems don't accompany for it very well. Okay. I like that, like the start menu background for carrots, very pretty. Yeah, thank you. I'm really into like designing, what do you call it? Compositions. Making like nice framing of elements, and yeah. So I have a lot of art running deep in my family roots, and I like my composition methods and art stuff and colors, etc.
But yes, you're talking about the problem we were going to.
Yeah, so, you know, I was just looking at the code here. Once our cutscene is finished, we activate the world.
Yeah.
One thing I see we're not doing, we don't deactivate this.
Camera?
We don't deactivate the intro cutscene area.
Oh.
So we should probably do that, which I think you can just do like game object set active, because it's itself lowercase.
Oh, I keep forgetting that. Game object set active.
I love that it auto-corrected it to capital.
You see, I can't win here.
You did write it correctly.
I know I did.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for trying out Carrots from Heaven. The build which is up right now is quite old. That's like a month ago.
Yeah, it is. Oh, a little bit.
And
Yeah,
I'm
no.
hopefully gonna have another build out in not too long, which the game is changing a lot. You'll see the video coming out on Monday with the progress.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yes,
Monday
I
is
just
tomorrow.
need to edit the video. I recorded the stuff for it. So.
Yeah, editing the video, yeah. He forgot to do that yesterday.
I was busy.
He was playing World of Warcraft Classic.
Busy having a good time. Thank you for following, Safra.
Safri7. Thank you. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Is it if you followed us because of the doggos? That is a big question. Everyone is here for dog cam. And they're enjoying their nom-noms. This is their Sunday treat. And Moritz eats his little pin. What is it called in English? Chewing stick. He eats it way too fast, and Winky barely eats any. But she's working hard at it.
She enjoys it though. Yeah. Just the doggos. And not the cute couple behind the stream. Yeah, I know. That's why we have doggo cam. It's just like a backup.
Yeah. It's like if all else fails, at least got doggo cam. And actually sometimes the camera does fail, and it's kind of nice we have doggo cam. So that people can look at cute doggos whilst we fix our technical difficulties.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The supporting.
Yeah, so
that's good.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm thinking like at this point, you know, we're supposed to either lock a camera in place or have a third camera activate.
Yeah.
And the cutscene is actually not finished at this point. Which we could program its own state for that the cutscene isn't quite finished.
That is true.
And I'm also wondering if we, instead of deactivating this one as a whole, because then we deactivate the script, we could, which is why we double parented, we could deactivate this one.
Yeah, okay.
And then we could make like void intro cut scene outro. Okay, that was atrocious naming. We'll come up with a better name than intro outro. But this script is this script is specific to the intro.
Okay.
So we could actually have call it something like that.
Cutscene
and then
outro,
run this script at the end of the stop cutscene. Or we don't need to. We could just be the same function as well. But I think it's good to divide it up a bit.
Yeah, so I think we just put it into here, I think. By the way, cutscene doesn't need to be camel case there.
No, this kind of happened while talking.
No, I don't have it coming up. Okay. Oof. Oof. No. There you go.
Okay.
And then we can set that camera showing, I guess.
Yeah, so it depends now though whether we want to do the camera locking or whether we want to do the third camera. Because I think the third camera will look cooler and nicer.
Yeah, so then we can have more like an animation-y
Yeah,
element to it.
because I'm just imagining him like rolling down a hill and then the camera kind of sliding on the side like.
Yeah, okay, so it's like a fly cam.
Yeah.
Fly cam. We can do fly cam.
No way.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
We could also just to keep it simple now lock the camera. But I'm not sure what position.
We can just add in a camera that doesn't do much for the time being, I think.
So I'm thinking that you can, in the Unities, we need to figure out this.
We need to, yeah. Because the thing is, one thing that's been bothering me, we have main camera. Yeah. Which, is that actually going now, or is it just because...
You don't care where this is, because it's fully controlled by...
The code?
Cinemachine.
Ah, okay.
You see, I expanded here earlier, I'm just going to point. This one contains a virtual camera. Yeah. So we're supposed to be making another virtual camera.
Yeah.
And place it somewhere random in the environment.
Maybe we should put it in the intro cutscene area?
You can actually leave it here.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that makes more sense. We know that that's only related to the cutscene.
Yeah. And then I think...
Gizmos are turned off. There you go.
Yeah, alright, thank you. Yeah, so you get to see actually here. Now we can just make this camera be like...
down now.
We don't need to put an animation on it now, but we could potentially have an animation on it in the future. Yeah, this is terrible. Not to imagine what I imagine at all. But he's gonna roll down this hill. Maybe like from below and looking up.
Yeah.
I like how we have all the text in the way and we can't see what we're doing.
I know. That's a bit...
There we go.
There you go.
So we can rename that to like outro cam or
I
something.
think so. Oops. Outro cam. There you go. And then we want it basically to go onto that one, so I guess we're going to do that in the code.
Yep.
Yeah. It also says follow here.
Yeah, we could set it to follow him. That's pretty cool.
I can set it to follow him!
I didn't think about that, because I'm not familiar enough with Sin Machine, but yeah, Sin Machine can do that.
Can we do that, please?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But you should probably...
We need to find out what is called. Mr. Pips.
Okay, we found it. I was just thinking, isn't it better to pull him rather than scrolling through that gigantic list? Ooh, how does this team setup work? Is one of you working the mouse whilst the other one works the keyboard? No, it's
a bit of a mix.
This is like the pair programming approach, where one is the controller and the other one is the navigator. I'm in navigator right now, which means that I have the overarching plan of what's going to happen, while the controller takes control or does things like syntax errors and like actually executing the work. And I also noticed that working this way, pair programming is like a common way of working with multiple people on one computer. You often end up solving things in a better way, more efficiently, rather than like working down a rabbit hole and realize too late often that you need to go with a different approach. 2
brains is better than 1 sometimes. Or the humans operating one computer and the dogs operating the other.
Okay. I bet that Legmog was just pulling my nose and he knew everything I just told him.
Probably. He just wanted to make a joke about the dogs. The dogs are controlling the computers. Secretly. I mean, Moritz is our HR manager and Winky is our social media manager.
Yep.
Yep, pretty much.
You can see that by the way he chooses string 6.
Yeah.
So Moritz is the white one and Winky is the tiny chihuahua.
Tiny chihuahua, yeah.
And
someone's going to ask about the name now.
Why are we calling our dogs Winky? I don't know.
Moritz is a general normal name. He's actually called Nick Moritz von Gargalon, but I can't say that surname because it's German. But he's called Nick. We call him Moritz because Moritz is cuter. And Winky, we don't even remember. Her name is like this long. There you go, it's this long. Yeah, I was pulling your nose. It was already obvious that the dogs were executing control.
I feel my nose was pulled.
You're so gullible. It's okay.
Well, alright.
Oh well.
I'm glad that we have figured out who's the true, string
who's
puller.
The true alphas here. It's the doggers, obviously. Whoops. So we need to get the
outros thing working there.
Yeah, so we need to get the camera.
I'm wondering what will happen at this point. This needs to be disabled.
Yes.
But it needs to be re-enabled at this point.
Yeah.
And also we decided we were going to do the what do you call it? The
game object? No.
The child.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be like transform.find and then reference shit by name. Not shit, sorry.
Yeah, I don't want to be finding poop in my thingy, thank you very much.
Okay, it's supposed to be transform find, isn't it?
It's a lowercase, isn't it?
Lowercase, yeah, because we're trying to find the children of this object.
Fine, there you go.
And then
in there, what is the name of it again?
Intro parent? No.
Intro cutscene area? Intro parent.
Should we just rename that to parent?
Yeah, I think that's probably better. Unless it just...
doesn't mess up anything else.
Sure?
Yeah, we're not using this name anywhere.
Parent. There you go.
Oh, wait a second.
I'm wondering what I'm going to... I'm going to leave that be.
Because that's going to mess up the animations.
Yeah.
Clever.
Intro parent. Like that.
By strategically chomping on the sticks at different timings, levels, and chompinesses, the dogs can communicate to humans in a manner similar to Morse code. Yes. And that's why our programming is so spot on, always accurate, and really efficient.
Yeah.
Dot game object. That's no.
Game. Yeah. Come on. You need to. Yep. Like that. Dot set active.
Perfect.
Okay.
And you can probably copy this because we're going to be doing the exact same thing with the cutscene outro.
But we're going to be doing it with
the camera. and doing the
camera.
opposite. It's called outro cam in one word.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. Right. There you go. Outro cam set active true. They actually have Elon Musk's Neuralink technology. It's very state of the bark operation. Indeed. Yes. Yes.
I definitely see this happening.
Yeah, I do actually. I do actually see that.
It's not machines that's going to take over the world. It's our cats and dogs.
Oh no! Cats, dogs, gerbils, hamsters, snakes.
Well, we've seen The Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, I know.
I enjoy that movie.
Oh, I enjoyed that too much.
Assume you're using the coding language Woof++, designed by Wolfbert Einstein. Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Spot on there. We're busted.
Morris brought it from Germany over to Norway, and we're integrating that software. And
I mean, we're considering to upgrade to Woof Sharp, but we're still stuck on Woof++.
Yeah, I like how you say it. Say Wolf Sharp again.
Woof Sharp?
I like how you said that.
Is it a sharp woofer? Right. Is my computer stopped?
No, I think it was just that Git is being a bit weird.
Thank you for following, Legmog. Cheers.
Thank you for the follow. You're only following for the doggos now, because you know what the doggos are secretly doing. What is Morris up to now?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
I think he...
Well, you finished it.
You finished it. There you go. Legmog has figured out that Morris has finished it now. So Morris is no longer controlling anything. It's all in Winky's hands. Yep. Oh, cutie words.
He enjoyed that.
You did enjoy that. Yeah, so I put the thing into true. Set an act to true.
Yeah, and we should probably set it to false at the beginning of the cutscene.
That is true. Which was...
Start cutscene.
There.
Right.
I'm gonna put it here. False.
And I'm just wondering, should we just...
See what happens?
Yeah, but I was just like...
Oh, I like seeing what happens.
Yeah, we should do see what happens.
See what happens. I love just seeing what happens. It's like, Chris is like, no, we need to just make the code better.
I'm trying to think too far ahead and always bug things out. Perfect.
Yeah, this is probably the fact that it's following Mr. Pips' role. Meanwhile, so that's probably just the camera more than anything else.
But it worked, I guess.
I think it's follow. Maybe I should have a look at not this one. Let's see the difference. Shall we?
Bravo! Oh.
It's all Winky's fault.
I was thinking that follow would have been a good idea, but yeah, I guess the angle was a bit off. Oh, you know what?
It's behind the rocks, isn't it?
No. If hit pause.
Wait a second.
Which camera is active? We haven't disabled.
It's the main camera on.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, okay.
It's taking CMVCam2 there inside Pips. We need to disable him.
Oh, it's utilizing that one. Okay.
We can actually just deactivate that one now, and then hit unhit the pause button.
No.
Perfect. Why did that not work?
The couple is just deep fake video to give legitimacy to the stream.
Oh, these dogs, so clever.
They are.
They even know how to operate AI technology.
They do. They actually do. So actually disabling that did not work.
Which is weird. And
where is the outro cam is... Where is the outro cam?
It is underneath ground there. Right, so...
That might be the reason why it's underneath ground.
Look at standby, priority, round robin, lens field view, transition. So how... Oh, you know, when you put it to follow, it probably moved into location place.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, so...
Perfect.
Yeah. Should I just not disable this one then?
No.
Okay.
What I'm talking about, so you just need to give it a default placement now.
Yeah. Just not sure what I'm looking at.
Yeah, because you can see that it's
It's following him.
it's following him.
Okay, there you go.
But when you put it on follow him, it jumped into behind him or something underneath the ground.
How can I see this camera?
It was showing up earlier.
I know it was, but now it's not anymore.
You can click on the solo. It's on status standby in the top left there.
There you go. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
There you go. And just need to push it a bit more like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. So now if we play it, it should work better.
I don't know if you need to hit the solo button off. Maybe not.
I don't think so.
There we go.
There you go. It's far into the distance. Mr. Pips comes rolling down to land in an unfortunate puddle of water.
Nice. Kind of worked. Well, we're making progress on it.
I think maybe we can move this camera just a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually wondering, like, if we put it here. Like,
Then it's going to go
down.
like upside down.
Nailed it. I want to see the upside down part of it. Seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing. You go, Jimmy. No, I'm falling down the hill.
Very cinema.
Wah.
No.
The poor little berry tumbled down to a puddle. Splish. Alright, it worked.
No, it actually worked. Needed a montage of quick cuts in multiple cameras.
Yeah.
And then it just needs to zoom in at the end.
I make it like super dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do it like a Bollywood movie. Do their action scenes, which is like 10 different angles repeating the same like explosion 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
you happy with that?
that works.
Yeah.
But we need to deactivate at some point. But at what point? Are we gonna have like an invisible trigger?
Yeah, we were thinking about when he hits the water, wasn't it? Should we set the water as a trigger?
I think it should be like an invisible box.
Chris likes his invisible boxes. That reminds me of how Michael Bay shows Transformer action scenes. I'm gripping my sofa with adrenaline pumping action.
Yes, exactly. Well, he's the king of that, isn't he?
So you want to put an invisible box?
I'm just trying to debate a little bit. Maybe what we could do is if you hadn't clicked on puddle.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, that's perfect. I just want to point around a little bit.
Falls into water, explodes. And that's how you make strawberry jam.
We need to have the some particle effects when it splashes in there. This water is terrible. We just put blueberry blue on it for.
Hence why.
I feel like everything in this game is temporary measure at the moment.
Apart from the water shader, that's kind of nice.
We can go and have a look at it later.
We can have a look at it later.
Yeah, that we actually spent a bit of time on. So I'm wondering if should we have a box collider here so we can use that?
Oh, on the intro cutscene?
Yeah, or make a child here.
On the intro cutscene area?
Yeah. I'm
okay.
serious about it. So we do like a box collider. And this is at World 00, so we can't find it. I'm just gonna grab it. That's from over there. Here.
In fact, an old lady walked by my window and caught a glimpse of the strawberry roll in action and exploded due to excitement.
No,
Poor little lady.
No old ladies are harmed in the making of Mr. Pips.
Yeah, poor Mr. Pips would cry.
So yeah, I'm thinking
That's why he's got the puddle there.
Something like that. Oh, that's perfect. What did I do?
I have no idea. I think you clicked into the terrain.
Yeah, I apparently did. So maybe that was a bad idea actually. Center 0 and size 1, and rather maybe make a mesh filter thingy renderer with a cube. Because this is a good idea for doing like invisible walls, etc. And then have a mesh renderer, which is pink.
What's making so much sound?
That's my laptop, sorry.
Oh.
It likes getting heated. Right, so we will just make that that color.
Red, yeah. It's very red.
Perfect. And then we can have that when on trigger enter and make this like a trigger box. And that's going to be like the actual end of the cutscene, which will... Right?
Yeah, okay.
Is this a good idea?
I think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah, right. So something like that, but then it's the trigger. Didn't we have like start? Did we make like a
Start script.
yeah?
On start,
Yeah, we did. So we can have this one expand to be like instead of setting
We didn't
inactive.
do anything else. Okay.
Hmm?
Oh, we didn't add anything else into it.
No, just like mesh off or something.
Yeah.
Set
Mesh
invisible.
off. Yes. Oh,
Sorry,
I like to mesh off.
I'm just like hacking away here.
That's
So
what every game dev does to swear.
mesh off.
Mesh off.
Isn't it like get component? Sorry, I'm mesh render. I did something like this recently, which is why I'm just hacking away at it.
Not good.
How do you make it invisible? Enabled
I don't remember. You're the one who did it recently.
equals to false. Let's try that. So if this script here has the set when it
Just
refreshes.
give it a second.
There we go, set
Set
invisible. I think that when we launch the game without maximizing play, this is going to disappear or become invisible.
Well, it is invisible.
Yeah, but that's obviously because the entire world is invisible. Yeah,
Yeah,
worked.
but it is invisible as well.
Yeah. So that way we have an invisible trigger that
But
we
I'm
could.
just questioning if Mr. Pips will go into that wall or not.
He will.
The camera. Roll it in. Yeah, there you go. Mr. Pips be rolling. Yeah, so then we can then do it into the cinema intro scene.
Mm-hmm.
That when he hits this wall, which I can't remember the name of it is, we haven't named it anything. Can we call it Invisible Wall?
Sure. It's not invisible wall, it's like invisible trigger.
Okay. We're just gonna call it
Trigger.
Trigger.
Yeah, okay.
So I didn't remember how to spell invisible.
But I think we need to do like on trigger enter. No, it's like a separate function.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, should I put it here?
Yeah.
On trigger enter.
Mm-hmm. And then we
That's
just
fun.
print the other for now, so we can see.
Print what?
Just print other. To see if it works.
And then we should just call it up here, isn't it?
No, you don't need to call it. It will call
Oh.
itself.
Just calls itself.
Yeah, but I wonder if we need a rigid body on things for this to work. I'm a bit uncertain. Yes, you know, the one time you show this game to the Prime Minister of Norway will be the one time the physics engine just happens to make the strawberry not roll
roll.
into the trigger cube. And, you know, that could, like, actually happen.
Yeah.
Because, well, not the Prime Minister, but the Minister of Culture, she's, like, really into game and game-sized
devs,
culture. So she actually travels around and tries to meet with the gaming community. She's a really cool lady. So, yeah, haven't had the chance to meet her.
No.
But if the chance presents itself, we hope that the physics engine decides
Does work.
to not fail us at this point.
Otherwise, we always have our Twitch streams to be like, it did work. Hey.
I'm not sure if we're going to convince her to...
No.
Yeah.
At least we tried.
She'll be like, nah, I decided gaming is not culture, it's too much bugs in it.
No. The bugs might become a feature.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, what did we do again?
Just-
On trigger enter, and you wanted me to print stuff.
The printing is behind...
Have 32 trigger boxes of different sizes, fighting to catch a strawberry to make sure it triggers. Yes.
That's how game dev goes. There's the backup trigger. The backup's backup. Backups. We need a teleport feature.
Yeah, we do. I'm not gonna.
Oh, we also were gonna start like... Yep, that did nothing. It
That
printed
did
nothing in console.
Well, no, it's printed something now, but I think that's because it's update camera.
That's
not-
all player move stuff.
Oh.
So the reason I think that didn't work was because
Oops.
because we don't have a rigid body on it.
Oh. Oops. Okay. On the object itself.
I wonder if you need the rigid body on the intro cutscene area for that to function. Because it needs to maybe, I think it needs to live on the component that you are talking about. And just hopefully you can make that kinematic, because we don't want that all this to be rigid body in a way. We just want this collision to trigger. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's still working. Okay.
Did you expect it to everything just like to fall down?
Yeah, to fall down. Okay, we printed something here. Terrain puddle.
Yeah, so it's colliding with the train and the puddle.
Yeah, so will it collide with Mr. Pips? That's the question.
I think that's a good sign though.
Dun, 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 dun.
Mr. Pips!
Mr. Pips. Oh, it's the console is behind.
Yeah, nobody else saw that.
No one else saw that, but we're celebrating because it said right here. It said Mr. Pips.
Click on it.
Mr. Pips.
Pipsy.
I'm gonna put it over here again.
Yeah.
Oops. There you go.
Winky seems quite busy with her Morse coding.
And she is, yeah. This is why we're succeeding.
Yay! Cass is celebrating the fact that we're successfully printing stuff. So that worked then.
Yeah, that did.
But we just need to make sure that that is the player which enters that, and then we're actually...
Do we have the player up here?
No, you don't need to have the player reference. I think it's like other dots compare tag or something.
Compare tag?
Yeah, and if he's tagged player, we can just like do player.
Like that?
Yeah. And then set an if statement around that, and then we do our stuff inside if statement. Breaking news, Mr. Peeps collides with invisible rigid body, causes real traffic jam. Back to you in the studio. Imagine if we introduce traffic jams in this game. Well, we're gonna have these rafting blueberries.
Yeah.
And if they cause a traffic jam, there will be blueberry jam.
No, but no. Remember that awesome ice cream game you came up with? You can also have it in that.
That's true. Later in this game, this is gonna be a little jar of blueberry jam, and the player has to kind of make the connection like, did those blueberries turn into jam? So yeah, it's a bit of a grim side
No
note.
blueberries were harmed in the making of this game. Disclaimer.
They will be. They're rafting, and you know, things can go wrong.
Nothing goes wrong in rafting. Ever. Ever.
Right.
So if this happens, then we are going to get the player to start up again, right?
Yeah, basically we're gonna do the set camera active to false again.
Yeah,
we?
okay.
So copy line 74 and just do the opposite.
Yeah, but sure, we're also yeah, so we're gonna do this first.
But we're not turning Pip's camera on or off, we're just accidentally leaving it on and it's not triggering.
What?
Just try the code.
No, I mean, yeah, you said that.
Just try it. Click play and see if it works.
The first time Krista says I can finally click the play button, and because he knows something is broken.
I know that it's kinda an accidental it works.
Oh.
But it also is one of those cases where when the Prime Minister looks at this game, it'll be like, it's not going to work. So we should probably rectify it properly.
Roll faster, Mr. Pips.
Yeah, he needs to roll faster.
But dang.
See, it worked.
It's a wonderful mistake, isn't it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So basically, there's 2 cameras active.
Oh.
Right? Which is a bit of like a dodgy area to be, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't want too many cameras. That's a dodgy area to be.
Have you been in the dodgy camera neighborhood?
Yeah, this is this Unity file.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we have to disable one of the other cameras.
I think the dogs are out of water. I should sort this out.
No, I can do it.
What?
I'm faster at it. Morris likes when I fill up the water.
Winky seems excited about this. Like, what?
No, right. She thinks I'm gonna come play with the stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, mates. You drink all of the water all the time.
So we need to disable and enable this camera. I'm gonna just call that cam. You obviously don't. The correct technique of pouring water into a bowl. What? Is that why Claire has been sent off to do this job? Winky update. Treat stick. 4% complete. Yeah, she's terrible at it. I bet it's 4% complete. Oh, she's so cute. I could just melt. We have this like every day. Like we had Winky for 2 and something years now.
No, it's almost almost 2 years. It'll be
Almost 2 years.
in February next year.
And she melts our heart equally every day.
Yeah. And so does Moritz.
But she's 3 years old. Or more. 3.5.
Oh, she's 3 years old. We forgot her birthday. Oh no.
Terrible. So it's all about angle of stream to ball. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Needs to be scientifically precise with the water molecules and not be 100% optimized. Yep.
As you can hear. I bet you can hear that sound.
Because Krista was playing the other day with his friends, and he had the microphone on, and his friend was like, "What's that sound?"
In the background.
Like, is this Moritz drinking?
Yeah, the dog bowl is on the other side of the room.
Yep.
So at some point here, we are turning on and off these cameras. We need to find this camera and turn this one on and off.
Oh, okay.
So I think we can just like get object by tag and then do a find down to camera pivot and cam.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a plan?
That sounds like a plan.
And I think at this point we will then disable it. No, at this point we will disable it, and here we'll re-enable it.
Yeah.
Go. I'm so helpful. I think it's like find by tag or something.
Is it?
Try. Find object.
Of type.
As this type there. I think it's like game objects in capital this time to go talk about the global stuff, and then it has some tag finding stuff here.
Find, yeah, we have a find. Objects with tag, find.
The second one there. It was there. Number
This
2. The one down because it's plural and singular.
Object. Yeah, this is the one I always get wrong, and I get errors in the code every time, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong, and it's just an S.
That one returns an area, another one returns this one, the first one.
I can tell by the slosh in the water molecules on 98.8899% optimized, which is pretty good pouring.
I'm proud of you.
Your percentages are 75% made up. I agree with you. 3/5 of the time.
What? Wow. Isn't it a called player?
Yes, I think it is. It is, yeah. Player.
And then you can do dot find again. Or,
Find.
no, wait a second. You need to transform.
Oh my. Dot find. There you go. And then find.
We can go down the hierarchy now.
Yeah, so that's the player. Camera pivot, cam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go start with camera pivot.
Yeah. Cam, like that.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go dot game object. Oh wow, this is like
Dot set active.
Yeah.
To false.
Skyhan0, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Cheers. Awesome having you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. I love this. It's my favorite line of code so far.
It's the longest one. This is the first one we've had off screen.
And probably also the one line of code which is most prone to break if we decide to change any type of structure. Great.
We won't miss the pictures. Moritz, what are you up to, huh? Just hanging to get in.
Hello, doggy.
When the game is complete, how many dog treats do you think it will sell for?
2 dog treats.
Moritz!
Well, he likes his pips.
He likes his pips, yeah.
Yeah.
Moritz, honestly, what do you think? Okay, 10 dog treats. There you go. Send for 10 dog treats. How much does 10 dog treats cost?
Well, he gets them for free, and we actually plan to release the game for free.
Yeah.
Because that's like our current strategy is to give out or learn game dev and just making short little experiences.
Don't eat me, don't eat me, he's eating me on stream. Yeah, you're such a good boy, huh? Yeah.
I think we were supposed to be coding, but...
Yeah. Well, I'm scratching his ear now. Yeah. Yeah. You're such a happy, chipper little one, huh? He's very camera shy.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
That's why it's not often on dog cam.
No,
He's been today though, that's good.
He's been on today, yeah. So...
Yeah, what do you think about our favorite line? Should we just leave it be?
Just leave it be. This auto-magically work.
It's going to work because we haven't really changed anything, have we?
No, we haven't. No, we were just making securing that.
When the Prime Minister looks at a game, it's not going to break in the future.
I love that that's our criteria.
Yeah. And especially when we do like these string references down a hierarchy, it's just not prone to breakage at all.
Yep.
That worked. But now we see, or nobody sees except us, or you see in the bottom left that we have lots of errors, and they're all in the movement script because we have not changed it ever since we switched to Cinemachine.
Yeah, and also this one seems to have some problems.
Yeah. So everything referring to camera update is probably broken.
Yep. Most likely. Yeah, but there's also update movements. This one.
Yeah, it's all in the camera update camera function.
Yeah, that's true. Where is it when you go down? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
So how are we going to try and fix that? Because we do have the cam, so we just got to probably refer to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is broken, so let's try to read the errors, what they say. They are null reference, null reference, null reference, null reference. Okay, so it's basically telling us
yeah, because I think if you have a look at it...
This one doesn't exist, I bet, because we... Yeah, you know, yeah.
It's right here. Camera pivot, main camera.
That's supposed to be now cam.
Cam. That's why it's not very happy.
Very nice. We have already broken some string references. Last time some game dev wanted to showcase their game and their strawberry did not collide with a trigger. This year was in 1986 and the Chernobyl exploded.
Oh no!
Let's hope that Mr. Pips doesn't get that jammy explosively.
Okay.
That was a bit weird.
Yeah, but I mean, now we can... Oh, the camera's in completely the wrong area, but hey. This is now Strawberry Butt.
What is going on?
He's walking, as you can see in the scene above.
Yeah.
But the camera is in the wrong area.
Fall out, Mr. Pips. Right.
Because the camera is positioned in the wrong area.
Right.
Because I'm able to walk and I'm able to jump. But the
you
camera
know why?
is currently in his butt because we have a new camera.
Yeah, and we had to set the camera pivot to the bottom of his feet or something, didn't we?
So if we have a look here. Can I actually preview this? Like, how do I do that? Do I just go into solo?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, it looks fine there.
That looks fine there.
Jam never changes. I'm not sure why the positioning is so weird, but I guess it's controlled by the camera update script.
I would assume so. Is it saying here? That's a cutscene intro.
When I go to sleep tonight, I'll be dreaming of Mr. Pips rolling down his hill.
That would be a good dream, I think.
Well, depends if you get strawberry jam or not at the end of it.
Yeah, if you meet the collider, yeah.
Depending on the collider.
Let's see.
I mean, there is an older part of this game, you know?
Yeah.
There's
more to it.
Not today.
The day is not that day. No. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
It's...
I'm also... Yeah.
So there's something here, isn't it? Because here we're setting camera's local position.
Mm-hmm.
And... I have no idea why we're setting... Oh yeah, we're raycasting and stuff.
Yeah.
Should we turn the raycasting off? Just like temporarily to figure out what's going on?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. Don't know.
Can I just investigate the hierarchy of what... Because I noticed that this pivot is actually placed in the center of him.
Yeah.
Which is good, I guess.
Yeah. And the camera seems to be facing down on him.
Because I wonder if we could...
Utilize like the follow, look at.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. But it could cause an issue with that when you want to rotate the camera by turning the cursor. I don't know how to do that in Cinema Machine.
Well, we can just see what happens, really. And see how crap it is. Do we want to do Mr. Pips or his camera?
Mr. Pips.
Okay, there you go. That's pointed down to the
But
bottom.
this is going to get weird because he's going to try to follow his parent. This will only work if he wasn't in a child of his thingy, but then we're going to break all our references.
Shouldn't we do the camera pivot then?
Well, there's still a parent.
Oh,
He's still a child of this thing. If we take him completely out of the equation, or the camera out, then that's fine, but then we're going to break all our other stuff.
Yeah, so we can't do that one. I don't know.
I don't know neither.
I mean, I'm thinking it's something to do with this is creating the issue.
Yeah, probably. Which is why I wonder if we should turn maybe a section of it off, especially the raycasting bit.
Should I disable this part here?
Yeah, for example.
Because that was the one that was causing issues in the first place.
So this one obviously is what stops the camera from going through the ground and different objects. So it kind of raycasts and checks that it's supposed to move the camera closer.
Yeah.
Which obviously changes its local position. Yeah, we should figure out a way to skip this.
To make him roll faster.
Meanwhile, Mr. Pips is going downhill.
What is everybody else up to?
Yeah.
Tell us what you're up to. Say hi.
How you doing today? That works.
Well, that worked.
Oh, that's much nicer.
That is much nicer. That just flipped upside down.
Yeah, so we still have the what? The issue where he faces away from the camera.
Yeah, doesn't face towards the camera.
And when you look down, he looks into the ground like a numpty.
He's not floating.
My shape key adventure went awry, so I'm just taking a break. Sad to hear that, but I can imagine they can be a bit finicky to work with.
Oh, Mr. Pips is going alright as well, so...
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's kind of working, so it means that our raycasting was no good.
No.
But let's look at the... Currently see... No, don't...
Okay. Pause it.
No, just keep playing and click back on the thingy, so...
Here?
Because what I'm noticing is look at the camera transform. If
Here?
Yeah, when you were running around.
Uh,
Just click back on it. So you see that is -7 or 1.7, 4 and -14.
Yeah. That doesn't change though.
No. But in our other one we had set it to a specific value.
Oh, okay. So do you think we should just be setting
it to now it seems like off. Yeah, I guess you moved it slightly. And when you undid, it didn't actually undo because we're in play mode or something.
Yeah, probably. Along those lines.
But yeah, this feels a bit like better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's that local position which needs to be adjusted for.
Yeah. So should we do that in the code then?
Mm-hmm. But
Oh shoot, I don't want that.
No, I think you do.
Do? Okay.
Can we go up to press F on it? On the other camera. On the...
Oh, that one now.
Yeah.
Why is it not?
It does it if you're in... Okay.
There.
So here we have obviously... Well, I'll point to the cursor.
Yeah.
The positioning between these two.
Mm-hmm.
And we could also like use this to kind of place it. So if the script kind of knew... wait a second, which one am I supposed to zero out? I just feel like it... Oh yeah, no, it is centered.
It is.
And that's working locally pivot. Yeah, I guess it's fine then. Yeah, the X is 0.
Mm-hmm.
What if the script fetches these values on startup?
Okay.
And then use those as the default and then moves the C closer to him depending on the camera collision.
Yeah, okay.
But we need to set a minimum where it doesn't go closer than this or something because that's not sensible. But we should probably have it a bit more like that.
Move a bit back.
And then the camera goes away from him and towards him. Does that work?
I think so.
Yeah, we can also maybe adjust the rotation a little bit, but then it can have this as like the default camera, like that or something.
Mm-hmm.
We can also just type these values in. Don't mind, save some time. Because the section we disabled here was... Oops.
No, I just...
Sorry. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Was this local positioning. And is these values here, which when we zeroed them out, this is supposed to be almost 5.
So probably put that to 5 really. On this one?
Yeah.
Here.
And the one above.
But then we had the
distance.
Distance, yeah.
Yeah, so we actually do have a minimum distance there of 1.
Yeah.
So that seems to work, except... No, I think that's fine.
That's fine.
Try to save and... Did you save?
No, I didn't.
I love this mechanic of a third-person style game, which changes into a sort of rollerball thing when you hit slopes. Can you make it so he kind of gains momentum if he travels further down the hill. Looks it's sort of constant right now, the cutscene, but might be wrong. But yes, I totally agree. The cutscene is a bit way too like, yeah, and there he recovered his footing just then, and there again he recovered his footing, which is probably a sign that actually the movement script is working again.
Yeah.
Because in the movement script we have a section which is like, if the slope is more than 30%, then he loses control and starts tumbling. Is it completely
it's too
off?
far off. Is it the Z that's wrong?
I guess you can't control it at all.
No. I think it's the... No, it's not the Z. Maybe it's...
You can't move these values.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're overridden. But can you just move there so we can see what's happening?
It's above his head.
Oh yeah, because it's Y5.
Yeah. Because it was 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, or it's 4.5, but it really depends also on the maximum distance. So we have set the maximum distance on 4, but we might want to increase that to like 8 or 6.
Here? This
yeah.
one?
No, not that one. The Z one.
Does that run this one?
Yeah.
Like that?
And we need to also increase the hit distance there of that one to like the same value.
So?
Of the raycast, yeah.
Once again, we are working on the player controller once again.
Yeah, but you know, we gotta tweak it. And like Legmog was suggesting now that he's tumbling a bit slowly.
I know.
I'm not sure how, like maybe you need to increase his weight in the physics or something.
Probably.
But also we can adjust how that hill is made a little bit.
Let's have a look what's happening here then. Again. Oh, no, there he is. Oh, it just... Okay, that's just weird.
You know what? We're not raycasting towards the camera, we're just raycasting towards the...
Oh.
Right? I bet if you draw where that raycast is going, it's not going in the right direction. So it goes from the cam pivot forward.
Cam pivot forward, where is that again? Why am I not seeing it?
It's not there, that's why.
Oh, okay.
I can point at it a little bit. So we're raycasting from the camera and into its forward positioning, which is from here. Let's just zoom in on that. And then, you know, forward, it's straight backwards there.
Yeah.
Rather than up towards this direction.
Oh, yeah, okay, oh, yeah.
Which we either need to figure out that angle or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we have moved the camera up on that axis. Unless we could just, instead of moving that up on the axis and putting that back down to 0, we could rotate the pivot a bit, like that.
Okay.
And then you now see that his backward angle would be better.
Yeah. But can we see? I don't like working a bit in the dark. See?
Yeah, okay, that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Barak says, Meow. Hello, nice to have you around.
Hello.
Legmog says, can there be such a thing as momentum building up? I are getting faster and faster as it rolls further down the hill, or does it kind of reach a constant top speed and stay at that?
Yeah.
Well, we're using just the physics engine, so it's probably the properties of that, and we can probably tweak the Unity physics engine to behave a bit more that way. I don't think we should focus on...
like how this is
No.
at all. When you zeroed it, it just didn't work out.
No, so let's not do that.
So set that down to like...
Yeah, it was up at 4, wasn't it?
It was up at 4.
And did you turn the rotation back?
No, I haven't done any of that.
That's fine. You could just zero out the X rotation on the pivot.
Yeah, but I don't...
Hmm?
Yeah, okay. I think I got that now. Back to normal. Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you for the follow, Sinatra GG.
Oh yeah, thank you for the follow. Sorry, we were a bit caught up here.
Do you want to try and... I can respond to this?
Yes, okay.
Varric says, what you up to? We are making our cute little strawberry game, and we're trying to figure out how to fix the camera right now. So we have no idea.
Yeah, so what we need to do here is raycast in the actual location or direction of the camera, and we're not doing that. Which means we need to find an angle or a vector more. This is a while since I've done, so this will probably be a bit hairy. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, vector 3 is equal to, or angle, or let's see. I think we can do the cam pivot dot position minus the. Do we have? Yeah, we have cam dot position, and then that is actually normalize that. That should be an angle.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
We might.
Boy's smile is adorable.
Cheers! I'm very glad that you come and hanging out with us.
Yep.
We.
I love the little emojis as well.
Yeah, those are so cute. Those little
Cats.
little kitties. Let's see if that, or maybe we should debug where this draws, shall we?
That would be wise.
So we can use the debug.draw ray.
Yeah.
And then I think we just
copy
this.
That,
we probably don't need to do -1 here anymore. That was on the what we did forward.
Okay.
I made it into a backward.
That is true.
So, and also the draw race needs to be
blue, cyan.
Color dot blue. Okay. Does it have like a distance duration? I can set it for 0.2 seconds and depth test, whatever. We don't care. But this needs to be multiplied by the distance we want it to be. So that'll be 8.
Weird.
Let's see if that does anything. And then we need to have gizmos turned on because that's our mistake in the past of doing this.
Yes, that's true.
We were like drawing these rays and they didn't appear anywhere.
I wonder what we did wrong.
So yeah,
You're getting compliments here.
Yeah, just, getting a bit shy, that's all. I'm a new game developer from Turkey and I've always liked doing and learning things together, and I saw you doing it here and I wanted to be part of it. You are lovely so far. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with us, and sorry for the long paragraph. No, it's awesome. Happy to have you here and chatting with us, and very nice that you are learning also game dev. As you can see, we are also learning.
Yeah, we have no idea most of the time what we're doing.
Yeah. Did we see that ray being cast?
I'm trying to move at the moment. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks like somebody has just shot Mr. Pip.
We should have
blue laser beam.
We should have made it a red ray. Would have been like a bit horrible.
Because I noticed here then, because
Yeah, so that is not the right direction at all. But I think it's just the opposite. Right?
Yeah, because he's not. I don't know what he's.
If I'm looking at that angle, it's just. Yeah, it just needs to be reversed. Okay. I need to just flip the minuses. And that'll probably work.
Trying this.
Do you use chain inheritance, or do you use properties when you need to get variables from multiple things in C#? Well, to be quite honest, we are not familiar enough with C# to know what chain inheritance even means.
Nope,
I should probably read up on that.
Yep.
We're quite familiar with programming in general in various different languages, but we usually just get things the dirty way of doing string names and fetching things globally. And it works fine for small projects. We're trying to get better.
Yeah, but this is a small project, so we can...
But things always grow out of proportion, don't they?
Always.
Yeah, should we just switch those two around?
Yeah.
And see if we are now drawing the right way. I really want to make it red, because blue didn't stand out enough.
But it was the blueberries shooting the strawberry.
Or is the strawberry shooting his little pips? There's an error in my code. What? We haven't...
no, that's the wrong one. That's not that one. It's this one. It's the third one.
The third one?
Yeah.
Because it's a comma and not a minus. Right, sorry. Can you teach me how to make one variable globally so I can use that in another class or another C# script? I don't think C# allows it. You can make a class which will be available globally, which is what all the mono behaviors are, in a way, I think.
I think so, yeah.
But like, I actually am not familiar enough with the language to tell you how to go about that well. There's something called, which may be what you're looking for. I feel like we're raycasting now. That looks correct.
Yeah, that looks correct.
Well, that's working.
But there's a bit of glitchiness happening?
I am trying
That?
to... That is weird.
And now he's
It's
like,
probably because of late update and physics update and fixed update and not happening in the right order.
probably.
Yeah.
It's once again.
I can't remember. It's called not the monolith, but oh, I don't remember what this programmer expression I'm looking for is. It's when you have yeah, have a global thing that you can reference other things from, and that might be handy in your scenario if you're looking for that.
Yeah, because the update camera here is...
Fixed your shape key. Congratulations. Now for
Nice.
more. I like that you like a rolling sherry.
Yeah, update camera's in the update.
Yeah, and we...
Should be in the fix update.
So, no. Update, yeah, that should be... Because we're breakcasting. Should not be done here.
No.
Why are we doing it at this point? Whoops, what did I just do?
I think you ended your stuff.
So, you do it.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Because I can find it at least. You want it there?
Yeah.
Back into update. Fix update, right?
Yeah. Why do we have it there?
I don't remember.
Yeah. So, who cooks in your house?
Both of us.
We always cook together.
Yeah.
There's some rare exception if we're like under some tight deadline or something, one is helping the other.
That's normally just stick a pizza in and hope for the best.
But I was about to say the dogs, but...
No, the dogs do not cook in the house. No, they do not. You go nowhere near the food. And Winky's off screen and she's like, no, don't steal my stick. Oh, she's so happy. She's like patting on it. No.
You're jealous of her?
And Morris, you're not allowed to steal it.
Morris was lying right next to the dog cam. I thought I'd try to get him into the bed so he can be part of it.
Okay, that just got worse.
We made it. We fixed it. We have made a elliptic game.
Yeah, I'm stopping now. This is making me really dizzy.
That was great. Hi, Mars Raptor.
Hello.
Really nice having you. Thanks for dropping by. How are you day doing?
Varric says, oh, fluffy white pillow. He's a fluffy white dog.
That's a compliment, Moritz.
Yeah. He's camera shy. The other one is like, no.
This is really hard.
It is really hard.
How am I supposed to fit 2 doggies in one dog
We
cam?
need to have like a widescreen webcam.
Yeah, apparently so.
And he's like, just don't steal my stick. My stick.
Lazy Sunday. Yes. We were having a lazy Sunday until we came on stream.
And now we're no longer lazy.
No.
Ish.
It's going well.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Well, I think so. We've got a problem camera. So maybe it wasn't a good idea to put it into the fixed update.
Yeah, well, but we can try to understand why that is happening. So, update camera. We'll do some raycasting and then move the camera position. Maybe you only need to raycast in... I don't know. So this is the update, tumbling, blah, blah, blah.
It's time to build a smart drone to follow dogs and record them. Yeah.
What about we doing this? Void. When in doubt, just do something else.
Late update? I didn't know that was even a possibility.
We used it the other day.
No, we didn't. You must have used it the other day. I didn't use it the other day.
I was talking to you about this. Yeah, in Unity you have update, late update, fix up.
I wasn't listening probably.
Cheers. Right, let's just see if this works. Because the late update is just stuff that happens after the other stuff, before the frame comes.
Yeah, okay. They will try to catch it, and you know what? They will do it later or not.
What is happening? Who's trying to catch what?
Smart drone?
All right, we're talking about... Yeah, we should have
especially if you end up putting like a ball on top of the drone. That's it. Marius will be like trying to catch it all day.
Yeah, that'll be bad juju.
Yeah, see? Now he wants a smart drone with a ball on it.
Oh, he's ball obsessed, that dog. Yeah, we have some jerky stuff going on there. But what is weird is that this worked in the past.
I know it did. So what have we done to break it all?
But the thing, and also it did work with the raycasting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because we're raycasting towards the camera while we're also moving that camera?
That might be.
Just
I mean,
I wonder if that's it. Because we're changing the position based on the raycast, but it's happening even when it goes to its maximum
the thing
length.
is, it didn't really happen earlier on, apart from when you hit the edges.
Yeah, that is so strange.
Struggling to pin the accent. Oh no! Then you will give them harder missions and harder drones, robots. After dogs beat it all, eventually they will evaluate into stronger beings.
I think that's gamification of real doggo life.
Yeah.
We don't need to make games, we can just have real life.
Yeah. And yeah, the accents. Yeah, Chris is Norwegian, so he's got a Norwegian English accent. I'm from Wales, but I kind of have a mix of like everything from American, Norwegian, Welsh, and everything. So yes, it's that.
Yeah, and I lived 3 years in Swansea, where we met and hooked up, and then brought you back to Norway, married you, created a company together, etc.
He didn't bring a boat over though and steal me that way, unfortunately. He
Nope.
says he did, but he didn't. He didn't. you
Now
have a game to do.
Yeah, so that's why, yes. I have no idea why this is
I
happening.
have no idea what this is happening.
That is.
But it might be to do with the camera moving.
Mm-hmm.
And it was working fine in the update.
Yeah, where it was originally. Should we
Yeah.
delete this section?
But it was just not happy about edges.
All right, which is a good sign, I guess.
So if you try it again. Zmar is still, no, he's gone into the corridor, isn't he?
Yeah, he's was a bit warm, I think.
He's found a
Yes, Winky.
wall to hug.
Hello.
Don't steal my stick! Don't steal my stick!
I see that little tail go.
Yeah.
All right, we read the raycast. Oy, oy, oy. Would you prefer pizza or cheeseburger?
Pizza.
That's a bit of a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, see, it's only on the
Homemade pizza.
homemade pizza.
Or if we can have vegetarian cheeseburger, that'd be good.
Vegetarian cheeseburger. I don't know. It's like if I'm not sure anymore. It's like if it's in the ground, it's acting funky monkey.
But it seems actually good when it's not hitting anything.
Hello. It's an upside down berry.
Can I control it to get the feel for it?
Are we both vegetarian? No, we're flexitarians. We still eat meat, but we also really, really love vegetarian food.
Yeah. Oh, Claire, see this? If it stands against the wall, no bug.
Yeah.
If it goes a bit
into the wall, then it starts bugging out.
Why?
Don't know.
That is so weird.
Are you self-taught or what? Self-taught
We are
flexitarians or self-taught developers?
We are pretty self-taught, but I mean, we went to university, but for different reasons. We did some programming in university, so that's a familiar concept. But in terms of game dev, not so much. I did 3D animation though, so I know quite a bit about modeling and that type of stuff. But I meant mostly into like VFX work and like Nuke and compositing and working on Hollywood movies.
Maya, and then now we've migrated to Blender.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I get the impression that actually maybe
I think the issue is when it's hitting the wall or something.
when it's sliding, I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we leave that bug for another
I
time?
think we'll leave that bug for another time.
Yeah, because I don't think I can comprehend this right now.
This game will be the future's Overwatch, the cherry war. Well, it's a strawberry though, so it has to be the strawberry war, the berry war. And if you have the berry war, then you can have all types of berries. You can have a blueberry, you can have a strawberry, you can have a... What other type of blueberries and berries are there?
There are raspberries.
Hello, Steph Dev!
Oh, hello, man! Nice to have you here.
We are doing good. We have somehow
broken our camera.
But
we also repaired it quite a lot. Hey, look at this. See, I want to go and check out the water, you see. So yeah, Mr. Pips is hanging out in the water.
We've got salmon berries, dingleberries. Steph says, good to see you guys live. Thank you.
Yes. Also looking forward to see how you doing and progressing.
We haven't seen you live of late, unless I just missed the notifications.
Maybe.
Berry against cherry, and next episode, berry against grape, the Great War.
That's a bit weird that the wave thing come down from it. But then again, it's not supposed to be able to walk on water, so I don't think it's a big issue.
He doesn't have those magical berries.
Yes. So yeah, the water shader at least is good. So that's one thing that looks half decent in this game at the moment. Yes.
But yeah, I don't know why this is happening.
I can't seem to get back out of the water.
No. Because I got this. Everything's
Steph says, yeah, the internet is not up to streaming lately, and I've been more focused on working.
Well, it's good to get some work done, so that's good.
Yeah. Glad to hear that you at least can do your work.
The worst is when the internet doesn't work very well and you can't do your work because you need to research everything and it's not working. Thank you, Mars Raptor.
I really like your Varek's all crazy suggestions about So all the effects and the models are made by you? Yes. In this game we are making everything ourselves from scratch. I've been animating his movement and everything in Blender.
I've been making the models.
Yeah, which is why we have like a blue blueberry, which is just a sphere at the moment. Varek, thanks for following.
Thank you for the follow.
Really appreciate it.
He wants to see now, you know, berry wars.
Yeah.
And thank you for the follow, Mars Raptor.
Yes, thanks for the follow. Awesome.
No, it's only when it's kind of going into the ground.
See that tail over there?
There's an happy tail. See, if it's in the ground like that, it's doing it. And then if it's in the ground there, it's the same thing.
Yeah. We need to debug this when we're not exhausted.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're quite tired now. We've been at this for quite a long time. But we made a lot of progress. Our cutscene actually plays through and does the things it's supposed to do.
We made progress on that. Yeah.
Very proud of us. What is that program? This is Unity, a game engine, which is really convenient to work with. And yeah, we haven't been using it for too long, so that's why we are completely failing at it.
Yep.
But it's very convenient in terms of like handy to expand on. It has a good ecosystem. Lots of people have made things for it, so you can, you know, use what other people have made. And that's kind of handy.
That is actually.
Especially when you're working as a small team, being efficient is very essential, and trying to find ways that you can work efficiently.
Because there's only us two and the doggos, as you might see. And yes, Mars Raptor, it is going into Waggy Overdrive. She's just looking at us now like, hello.
Pretty.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Let's go faster, faster.
Oh.
She also impressed everybody on stream with her chewing stick that she's very bad at chewing.
Yeah.
It's mine! It's mine! Don't steal it! Ricky, du sängen! Fink inte!
Oh, she's cute. Yeah. Bork, nom nom.
That older new version? That old or newer version.
This is the newest version.
Yeah.
It's a 2019 2.6 release. Unity is so popular that my inner curtain refuses to use it.
Contrarian refuses to use it. Capricorn.
Yes. Sorry for reading that completely wrong. We have worked with different game engines in the past, and it has bitten us in the bum to not use the most popular one, such as Corona SDK, which we did use back in 2013 and 2012, there the ecosystem wasn't strong enough to really be able to shortcut, unless, you know, many people made really good games with it, but you often had to do things a lot manually.
Yeah. Even a scary strawberry.
Yeah. Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Godot is a really cool game engine and fully open source, so absolutely very cool project, and also has a much stronger ecosystem and a community, which is what I would recommend for people.
There's a lot of people that have been using it. It looks really cool.
That team is so old that I think it's an old version. Yeah. I think that Unity is working on making a new UI completely, because this UI doesn't scale with high DPI displays and stuff like that.
Oh, it's my new pine tree!
Yeah.
I forgot I integrated it.
Nice.
I don't really see it. So.
He's a bit of a roly-poly. I don't like it. It recovers halfway there, and then, yeah. We got some work to do. But at least it's progressing.
And also, I don't like the fact that when you get down here, then the camera is like that.
Yep. So we probably need that the camera, you know, it goes closer in the Z-axis, but it needs to also go in the Y-axis as well.
Yeah. Best part is not having a weird license like Unreal Engine has.
Yeah. So definitely that's also why very many people probably choose Unity in the first place, and why it has grown such a strong ecosystem is their easy to get going license. I'm not saying it's the perfect license, but it's very easy to get going.
I think it's buggy because the camera bumps into the other models at the edge, and maybe you can fix it by getting the camera nearer at edges or limit it to not get into the other shapes or models. But it would work poorly at edges then. I don't know, just an idea, but I don't know how to do it actually. So good like that.
Yeah, so we are raycasting, which is detecting where these other objects are. But something weird is happening in the raycasting.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is in the ground. Like,
yeah, so that's not supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen.
Maybe when we move the camera up and then...
I think I broke it. Oh, it's looking something else.
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, see, look at that.
Yeah, that's the explanation.
Okay. It's doing some weird funky thing.
Okay. So when you go down...
It's like bouncing back again. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's happening. I thought I understood it, but no. But yeah, we breakcasting, and obviously then it changes the position of it, and then that position it changes to is wrong.
Well,
and then,
yeah.
So at every other frame it goes up and down.
Yeah. Well, at least Sinatra had a good idea, and now we seem to find out what the problem is.
So we can look into it in the future.
Thanks, man, for answering my questions. Thank you, and see ya. Oh, thank you for the follow, Volkic God. Did I say that right? I think so.
Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, just shoot. If anybody want to have like story time with how we got started, that could happen. But
I was
maybe
thinking we should probably end the stream now.
It's probably getting too late. We need to get some food, and the dogs need walking.
Third-person cameras are always fun. Yep.
I'm glad we're not doing like a third-person shooter.
Oh man.
Then you have to like figure out how to aim at things in the distance.
Well, actually, I'm going to do that in my course. Then I'm doing the Unity course. So
yeah, so that's actually asking us how well we know Unity. We're still doing courses on Udemy and learning Unity on the side.
But it's fun to learn as we're going along.
Yeah, so we're trying to make some games, done some game jams, etc. And
Snuti
I think that
says, "Yay, I'm helpful. How lovely!"
yeah, thank you.
See, we wouldn't have solved it had you not said that. You know, because we wouldn't have thought about pausing it and seeing where the camera went. So, thank you for the tip.
Yeah, it seems like something weird is going on with the movement of the camera there.
Yeah.
Like every other frame is okay. Yeah, leave a comment so we remember for next time. Progress looks good though. Good luck with it. Cheers, Steph. I feel like progress is going, always slower than you want to, and I guess you also feel that sometimes. But that's how game dev is. You just always underestimate how long things take. Like, just gonna have this character walk around the world. It's gonna be simple.
Yeah, always simple.
Yep. Right. Yep. Should we say thank you for the stream?
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yep.
And we're going to be here every Sunday at around 4 o'clock in Central European time.
Yep.
Hanging out from Norway. And we also do like one random stream during the week these days where I'm working on Carrots from Heaven. What is Steph linking us now?
Hofstadter's lore.
Oh, that's probably the explanation of why things always take longer than... I think I'm familiar with it. Than you expect. We will also be publishing a devlog on YouTube tomorrow. I just have to edit it tonight with my remaining energy. Yeah,
and that's going to be about Carrots from Heaven, Chris's fun little solo game that he's making. And
thank you, Steph, for giving me such much good feedback on that game. It's really made drastic changes to that. So
Chris has been like working through every bit of feedback slowly, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks for the stream. Enjoying the rest of your Sunday. Yeah, you as well, Spoonie. It was really nice hanging out on your stream earlier today. Spoonie.
It was really nice to have audio this time around.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
Has such a cool voice as well.
Yeah.
Do. And it's such a cool game that you're working on. We really like the Stardew Valley type of genre.
And I learned a little bit more from how to use stuff in Blender as well because of your stream.
That's it always takes longer than you expect, even when you take into account the law itself. Yeah. Yep.
And Mars Raptor says, yeah.
Yeah. See you later, Mars. It was cool having you. So, yeah. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed and had a good time. Yep. And we will see you
Yeah, I hope you all have a really, really nice Sunday and enjoy yourself and get some good food in and plenty of tea and and sleep well.
We're tealess.
We're tealess.
We need to top up. And
okay.
you should too.
Yeah.
And have a nice Sunday. Right? We'll end the stream here. Have a good one.
Thanks for being here. It's very nice to see a game developer streaming. You're a lovely couple too. I'll be here as much as I can.
Thank you. Hope to see you around.
And see you, Zafre. Bye-bye.
Bye.